we're live at the Hobart Clay Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. I'm Ronnie Newsome along with Darryl McCoy. This is the game of the week on the D&D Sports Network. Glad to have you with us. Friday night under the lights. Glorious night for football. Believe it or not, this is the last game of the regular season. Tonight, we have two teams trending in opposite directions. Shelby Valley comes in riding a 3-game winning streak. Also, they are the outright winner of their district, having won all 3 of their district games to stay undefeated in the district. They are coming off a 40-14 win over East Ridge. Floyd Central, on the other hand, it's been a tough season for Coach Sean Hager. They come in 0-9 on the season looking for their first win. We know Coach Hager, he's been a part of a lot of successful programs. He played at Belfry. He had a lot of success as the head man at Sheldon Clark, and he's had success previously here at Floyd County Centrals. But the Jaguars, they've fallen on hard times this year. They come in winless, 0-9. Shelby Valley coming in on a 3-game winning streak. Game of the week on D&D Sports, and joining me tonight is Darryl McCoy. And Darryl, another glorious night, and I'll say this, in the last probably 20 years, I don't know that we've had a better fall for football weather-wise than we've had this year. It's just been amazing, the great weather we've had week in and week out.
Well, Ronnie, Paul, I agree 100% with you. You know, I was talking about it today. I said, this is absolutely beautiful weather, knowing we're starting November and you can still wear short sleeves.
Yes, absolutely. Shelby Valley comes into this game with an overall record of 3 wins and 6 losses, looking for their 4th straight win. Next week, they will be home in the playoffs, and guess what? They will be hosting the same Floyd Central Jaguars. The Jaguars in a 4-team district, even though they will have either 1 win or 0 wins, they will be in the playoffs, but they'll be on the road, and they'll be right back here at Hobart Clay Johnson Field next week to play Shelby Valley. Darryl, tonight I see 2 keys. Shelby Valley, don't look at the records. Don't come in complacent. Come in ready to play from the start. Don't look at Floyd Central's record.
Yeah, and you know, Floyd Central, you know, talking to Coach Hager out here, you know, it was one of them things. He knows he has a team that can win this ball game, but like he said, you know, I mean, it comes a time, you know, you're 0-9. Are you going to step up, or are you going to finish your senior season for the seniors winless? And you know, if that don't motivate you, then there's nothing going to motivate you.
And on the other hand, I think if you're Coach Hager, how do you fire your team up? You come in 0-9, you're playing on the road, you're playing against a team that's heavily favored. You know, it's got to be tough for Coach Hager to get his team up tonight. So we'll watch for that in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game. Once again, Shelby Valley and Floyd Central, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with a closer look at these 2 teams as you're listening to high school football on the D&D Sports Network.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration 1 of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration 1 is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration 1 a call. 304-443-4959.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
Beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, their national anthem, as Ronnie Newsome, Darryl McCoy back here in Virgie, Kentucky, as we got Shelby Valley versus Floyd Central on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. Ronnie, before we get started, we'd be remiss if we didn't give a shout out and ask people, please send your prayers to our partner Eugene Newsome, as he's going through some family issues and could use all the prayers he can get.
Absolutely. Right back at you, Darryl. Our prayers are with Eugene and his family, and tonight and tomorrow, and ever how long it takes for everything to get in a better situation. It rained earlier today, but the skies are clear. The temperatures at game time are going to be in the mid-50s here, and of course we are on turf here at Hobart Clay Johnson Field. Closer look at the Floyd County Central Jaguars, coached by Sean Hager. A lot of young players seeing action this year for Coach Hager, but they are led by a senior, Coach Shelton. It's kind of like if Shelton goes, so does Floyd Central. The quarterback, he has thrown 96 times this year, completed 46 of those with 5 touchdowns. He averages 75 yards a game through the air. On the ground, that's where he does most of his damage, and that will be one of the keys for Shelby Valley defensively, is containing Coach Shelton. He's rushed 144 times for 744 yards and 8 touchdowns. So he's thrown for 5 and he's rushed for 8. So he's got 13 touchdowns he's accounted for himself this year. He's also joined by Ethan Curry, a sophomore. He's got 75 carries for 308 yards, but he's found the end zone 6 times. And then Damian Cotton, he's carried it 26 times for 186 yards and one touchdown. Bailey Evans, a sophomore, another young player, 60 times he's carried the ball for 147 yards. He's found the end zone twice. When Coach Shelton goes to the air, he's looking for a senior, Austin Clark. He's got 5 catches for 45 yards. Wesley Buck, and we know about Wesley Buck, an outstanding athlete on the football field and the basketball court. He has caught 17 passes this year for 401 yards and 4 touchdowns. Not bad for a freshman. We'll also see Elijah Little. He's a sophomore. Ketron Mays, a freshman. Austin Meade, a freshman. So a lot of young players, on this team for Floyd Central. But like to say, the key for Shelby Valley is containing Coach Shelton.
Absolutely. Eugene, as we're getting started real quick, we want to thank our gracious sponsors sponsoring tonight's game, which is Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. Remember, Election Day's coming up. If you want a better Pike County, vote Freddie Lewis. I also want to thank Hall and Jones Funeral Home, proud supporter of Shelby Valley Wildcats and all mountain athletes. And then last but not least, want to thank Punk's Tires. Punk's Tires serves both these areas, Floyd Central and Shelby Valley. They are one of the biggest supporters of mountain athletes, and if you go up there, they'll make sure that they get your vehicle road ready for the harsh winter coming upon us.
Punk's Tire sits on the border.
Yeah, sits right there. Yeah.
Up Indian Creek, you want to say halfway between Floyd Central and Shelby Valley. And, of course, Hall and Jones Funeral Home. Kevin Hall always gracious to support this community and support the athletes, girls and boys. Now look at Shelby Valley, 3 wins in a row. They won 14-12 over Pike County Central. They got a big 21-19 win over Betsy Lane at Betsy Lane, and then last week they completed the undefeated district play with a 40-14 victory over Eastwich. They are led by their outstanding junior quarterback, Brady Johnson, and Darryl, he's having a terrific year. He has completed 117 passes out of 186 for 14 touchdowns, over 2,100 yards. He's averaging 231 yards per game through the air.
Right now, Brady Johnson is the #1 ranked quarterback in statistician in yards and in touchdowns here in the mountains. You can go to D&D Sports Network, dndsports.com, or D&D Sports on Facebook, and you can get the statisticals leaders in the mountains. And Brady Johnson leads a lot of them categories, Eugene.
You know what? And another thing is, he's thrown for 14 touchdowns and 2,100 yards, but he's rushed for 515 yards and 11 more touchdowns.
Yep. Kid is, and the thing is he's not too shabby on the defensive side either.
Floyd Central's won the toss. They defer to the second half. And then when they go to the ground, besides Brady Johnson, they've got Clark Kraft. He's carried for 477 yards and 3 touchdowns on the year. A lot of good skill people on this Shelby Valley team. Brett Sturgill, he's carried it 45 times for 200 yards and 1 touchdown. Tanner Maynard, 22 times for 168 yards and 2 touchdowns. Peyton Combs does it on the ground. He's the leading receiver. He's carried it for 133 yards and 1 touchdown, but he's also caught 17 passes for 486 yards and 6 more touchdowns. Colton Stamper, one of the better tight ends in the mountains, he's got 29 catches for almost 500 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bryce Bentley, 23 catches for 427 yards. An outstanding sophomore in Jonah Bartley. He's caught 25 passes for 303 yards. And Brett Sturgill, out of the backfield, 16 receptions for 219 yards. A lot of skill people. Brady Johnson's got at his disposal Kraft, Sturgill, Maynard, Combs, Colton Stamper. You know, it's football 101 there. When you got that many skilled people, tight end, wide receivers, people out of the backfield, That's the reason Brady Johnson's got 2,100 yards.
You're spot on there, and we was talking. I thought he was on Floyd Central as quarterback. You got two serviceable quarterbacks. Colton Stanford leads his team in tackles as well for Floyd Central. So this is it's going to be a game. There's a lot of athletes, a lot of playmakers on the field, and be honest, I think it's who wins the trenches is who wins this game.
We're going to step out and take a final 1 minute timeout, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff as you're listening to Friday Night Lights high school football from Shelby Valley on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
It was an onside kick from Lincoln Taylor of Shelby Valley, but a good job by Floyd Central. They had their hands people up near midfield, and Floyd Central is going to have outstanding field position on their initial drive here tonight, as they're going to start on the Shelby Valley side of the 50-yard line. They are going to be at Shelby Valley's 47-yard line, and they're going to come out with Coach Shelton at quarterback, and several people we'll see in the backfield. Floyd Central dressed tonight in the white jerseys.
Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below, and hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys and girls here tonight, as we got the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week, and Eugene is quick timeout. Official timeout.
Well, I'll tell you why. We don't have a chain crew. They are not there yet.
Can't start without chain
You don't
crew.
see that often, Darryl. Just underway, Shelby Valley tries the onside kick, and it's unsuccessful. So Floyd Central, they will start at the Shelby Valley 47, led by quarterback Coach Shelton. He'll be joining the receivers will be Austin Clark and Wesley Buck. In the backfield, we'll see Ethan Curry, and we'll see Damian Cotton, and Ketron Mays, only a freshman. So Jace Martin will be in the backfield. He's carried 27 times this year for Wax. He also doubles as a backup quarterback. He's completed 27 of 96 passes himself for 1 touchdown, and he's carried it for 215 yards. And we are ready for action. Shelton up under center. He's going to hand it around the right side, and he's going to get to the corner. He's going to pick up good yardage.
Now, Eugene, they had Coach Shelton on the carry. They did. They switched it on us.
They had Jace Martin under center. Coach Shelton with the carry. He's going to pick up 7, and he gets out down to the Shelby Valley 41. It'd be 2nd down and 4. Shelton was in the slot that time, and it is Jace Martin up under center. Jace wears number 2. Single wide out to the right side. Shelton's in motion. He's going to get the ball up the middle, and Shelton is going to be near a first down. I think he may have it.
You know, Eugene, I don't know about you, but I like this adjustment by Coach Hager here. I really like the way that Shelton runs the football, and I think right now, you know, he's being a little exotic on how he gets the ball to Shelton, and hopefully, if you're Floyd Central fans, it keeps the Shelby Valley defense off guard.
And it is enough for the first down, the initial first down of this game. Single wide out to this side, hand off to Shelton, second man through. Shelton got a big hole, cuts back against the grain. He's going to go. He's at the 20. He's at the 15, the 5. How do you do? 43 seconds, 3-play drive. And Floyd Central has shocked this homestanding crowd here at Shelby Valley. Shelton takes it in for the touchdown from 35 yards out. And 11-17 remaining here in the first period. And
Sean Hager says, how you like me now?
yeah, they break out on top quickly, 6-0. Shelby Valley, their Achilles heel this year has been on the defensive side of the football. They're going to line up for 2. Nope. They're going to line up for the extra point.
Yeah, they're a little close to the line of scrimmage here.
Shelby Valley last week, they had like I think 13 penalties. They jump off sides here for penalty, and it'll be half the distance to the goal. Now, does that change the strategy, and do you maybe go for the 2-point conversion?
Quite possibly here. And
43 seconds, 3 plays, and Floyd Central on top 6-0. I tell you, Shelton had a huge hole on the left side, and once he got into the secondary, no one was going to catch him. Now they're going to go straight wishbone. Martin has it, gives it to Shelton, and he's into the end zone. It's good. Shelton gets the 2-point conversion. 11-17 remaining in the first period. It's Floyd Central 8, Shelby Valley 0. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network. $11.43.
if you were pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. And we are back here as Floyd Central, Ronnie, gets on the scoreboard early, and they are right now leading this thing 7-0 after a Jace Martin touchdown. Ronnie Newsome, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week.
And they're ready to kick off. That's going to be Wesley Prater, the senior, kicking off. Prater, a squib kick right down the middle. Shelby Valley falls on it. That's kind of, in a way, they could have returned that ball a few yards. Shelby Valley's going to take over at their own 32-yard line, trailing 8-0. Coach Shelton come in. We thought we might see him at quarterback. He lines up at running back.
I told you he is he's their leading tackler and leading offensive player. Leads the team in total yards.
Brady Johnson in at quarterback for Shelby Valley. Wideouts to both sides. Johnson drops back, completes the pass. And going to get across the 25 out near the 40-yard line. That's Jonah Bartley, the sophomore, on the reception.
You can see the score on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard at the bottom of your screen.
Just underway. Glad to have you with us on the D&D Sports Network. 10:57 remaining in the first period. Shelby Valley, 2 wideouts to the near side of the field. Wide out to the far side of the field. Kraft the lone setback. Johnson in the shotgun. 2nd and 5. Johnson has it. Hands off to Kraft. Kraft looking to get to the corner, and he does. He gets enough for the first down and more. Kraft all the way across midfield, across the 45, and down near the 40-yard line. Shelby Valley gets their first down of the game as Kraft picks up 19 on the play.
And Ronnie, look who it was on the tackle again, Coach Shelton.
Tell you what, we may have a shootout here tonight.
Yeah. Well, what a fitting way to finish the season. And the thing about it, it's already set. These two teams will meet again next week.
Yep, regardless of tonight's outcome.
Yep.
Shelby Valley 1st and 10. They have it at the 44 of Floyd Central. High snap. They hand it to Kraft straight up the middle. Not much there. He's going to pick up a short gain, about 2 yards, down to the 41-yard line. 2nd and 8. Tell you what, Floyd Central, very respectable crowd on the far side of the field. Of course, it's a short jaunt across Abner Mountain. And Brett Sturgill's going to come in at running back, replacing Kraft. And it's going to be 2nd and long for Shelby Valley. Just underway, 9:50 remaining, first period. Floyd Central's already dented the scoreboard.
They lead 8-0.
Hand off to Sturgill. Cuts back against the grain. Still on his feet. Sturgill running hard. Great cut back at the line of scrimmage. And I think he's got enough for another first down. Great job that time by Brett Sturgill, and it is enough for the first down. All the way to the 32-yard line. Sturgill had a great game last week against East Ridge.
Ronnie, it is also senior night here in Shelby Valley.
Shelby Valley, a great home crowd on hand here tonight. Shelby Valley 1st and 10. They've picked up 2 first downs on this drive. Brady Johnson, the quarterback, only a junior. Another high snap. Hands off to Sturgill, straight up the middle, and he's not going to get much there. Wales and Mullins in on the stop for Floyd Central. Pick up 3, make it a little 2nd and a long 7.
Pick up 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd down and 7.
Ball's going to be marked at the 29-yard line. Last week, Shelby Valley was impressive. They raced out to a 40-0 lead early in the third quarter, but they did have several penalties in that game, some things they needed to clean up. There's Johnson to Bentley. Bentley with a spin move. Bentley's all the way down to the 21. I think he's got enough for another first down.
Really like Jonah Bentley. He's just he's a super sophomore kid. Just he plays multiple sports, and on the football field, he can really make any play on the field.
It's going to be 1st and 10. The ball marked right at the 20. Shelby Valley in the red zone. 3 first downs now they've picked up on this drive. That began at their own 32-yard line. High snap. They give it to Kraft. Kraft's got the corner. Kraft to the 10. Cuts back at the 5. Still running. Gets down to the 6-yard line. Kraft, good gain on first down. It's going to be enough for another first down for Shelby Valley.
That'd be good enough. First down,
Wildcats have it. SC, they mark it back. I thought he's down near the 5. They put him back at the 7-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Shelby Valley. Yeah. They trail 8-0.
Tough spot.
Shelby Valley, one thing offensively, run the football, they can throw it. Makes it tough. And there's going to be movement against Valley on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think it was at left guard.
Ball start against the Wildcats.
Second penalty of the game against Valley. Well, the penalty bugaboo has followed them from last Friday night to this Friday night.
You called it.
Shelby Valley under first-year coach Tyler Johnson, longtime offensive coordinator here at Shelby Valley, former quarterback during his playing days. And there's going to be another penalty against Valley.
Penalty flag on
the
play.
Yep, it is.
Against Shelby Valley.
Wow, Shelby Valley going the wrong way now.
5 more yards.
Now, right there, you see Clark Kraft, 61 carries, 477 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Ronnie, I would say, no pun intended, he's a crafty back.
You just had to say it, didn't you, Darryl?
I had to get it out.
He knows his craft, doesn't he?
He does. There you go.
Well, Shelby Valley successive procedure penalties, and they've got it all the way back to the 19. And there's Johnson. He rolls out under a lot of pressure, throws for the 4 corner of the end zone, and it's dropped. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Peyton Combs hit him in the breadbasket. Bad place to hit him. Boy, now Johnson, does that show the arm, Darryl? He was backing up, threw it off his back foot, put it right on the money. Couldn't throw it any better to the far corner of the end zone.
Ronnie, Brady Johnson, injuries have plagued his career. And
yes.
Of course, he had to play behind the super Russ Osborne. But, this is a kid that could play next level. And, it's he's still got a year left to see exactly what level he will be playing. Oh, intercepted.
That's passed over the middle.
Coach
it's
Shelton.
Intercepted, and that's Coach Shelton. Boys, how many Coach Sheltons are they? So Shelby Valley goes from a 1st and goal at the 7. They go backwards with 2 penalties, and then they throw the interception. Coach Shelton carried 3 times for 47 yards and a touchdown, and now he's got the INT. First turnover of the game, and you know what? Don't tell Floyd Central that they are 0-9.
Tell you, I love the fight right now in the Jags. And, listen, when you're 0-9, we've seen them. Sometimes they look like they're a very good football team, and we've seen them against Knott Central. They put up 45 points and lost, in multiple games. They got an offense.
Hand off, second man through, not much there. It's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. I think that is number 7, Bailey Evans.
Eugene, the D&D Sports Network has 3 games on this week. The Logan Bank and Trust game of the week, Chapmanville versus Mingo, Friday Night Football, Tugs versus Man, and Citizen Bank of Kentucky is what you're watching here.
Martin, he's looking down deep, and great coverage by Shelby Valley. Incomplete at the 45-yard line. There is a penalty marker. Is it roughing the quarterback? Let's see. Pass was incomplete down at the Shelby Valley 45-yard line.
Now,
nope, it's against Floyd Central procedure. It's declined. It'd be third and 8 for the Jaguars. Shelby Valley, a golden opportunity in their first possession. They had it 1st and goal, but 2 procedure penalties, and an incompletion that was dropped in the end zone, and then the interception by Shelton. Martin's going to roll to his right. He's looking, and he throws, and it's complete. Called out at the 40-yard line of Shelby Valley. Big first down for Floyd Central.
Pass complete to number 15, Isaac Gussler. That'll be good enough for a Floyd Central.
Floyd Central has their 3rd first down of the game.
I think they was wrong on that. I think that was Wesley Buck on that.
Yes, it was.
Reception. Did you see Wesley Buck, 17 receptions, 401 yards, 4 touchdowns on the season.
Big pickup for the Jaguars. Handoff around the left side. Is that Evans? Evans looking for blockers, but he's going to be brought down by Childers, and I think that's going to be a penalty against Shelby Valley. Are they going to say contact to the head, a personal foul penalty? Let's see. Or a face mask, we'll see.
Guys, hit that lock and chair button, get these numbers up.
Oh, okay, maybe a hold. Let's see here. Wait for the signal. But it is a holding against Floyd Central, and they're going to back them up. First penalty of the game against Floyd Central.
And you see our sponsors at the bottom of your screen and top left corner. Make sure you frequent their business and like their Facebook page.
First down and 20 for the Jaguars.
Ball's marked all the way back to the 32-yard line of Floyd Central. There's a handoff up the middle. Not much there. And there's another penalty marker. My goodness. It's raining. The weather cleared out, but it is raining flags here at Shelby Valley. Wow. Let's see what this is. Still no signal from the official yet.
Yeah, I tell you, a player I like in the trenches for Floyd Central is 74, Jesse Spears.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Wave it off. Okay, that's why we never got a signal. All right, it's going to be 3rd and long for 2nd and long for Floyd Central. Tell you what, I like that rollout on there. That was a nice pass completion from Martin to Wesley Buck.
17 for the Jaguars.
Second offensive possession for the Jaguars. Martin drops straight back, looks. He's going to run, and he has nothing but green. He's to the 45, the 50, and there's going to be a, oh, wow, that was a late hit by Collins of Shelby Valley. They don't call it, but
Yeah, I
all
think
the way out to the.
Even thought he was going to get called for it.
And I am wrong. That is Ketron Mays with the carry. Only a freshman. Ketron Mays.
Yeah, we seen him show out in the Floyd County Championship game last year.
But another big first down for Floyd Central. They have it all the way down to the 41-yard line. They lead 8-0, 5:40 remaining in the first period. Mays has it. Hands second man through Shelton. Good pickup on first down. He's going to pick up about 4.
Number 18, Colt Shelton on the carry.
Yeah, that's what I would keep going to, the bread and butter. You know, right now, Shelby Valley's defense hasn't showed they could stop Shelton yet, so I keep going to him, Ronnie.
Ketron Mays, a freshman. Right now in the backfield is Ethan Curry. Curry's just a sophomore. Buck at wide out is only a freshman. So a lot of young players on this Floyd Central team. Looking to pull off a stunning upset here. Long way to go. Shelton's in motion. He gets the toss sweep, and he gets Robert Collins. Robert Collins leading the junior linebacker, leading tackler on the year for Shelby Valley. He's got 83 tackles, and he missed last week with a sore knee, but apparently the knee's better.
Let's look at that one more time.
.38-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 8, and I would have to think that Floyd Central is in 4-down territory, I think, without a doubt. Coach Hager going with a freshman at quarterback, Ketron Mays. Where's number 9? In the shotgun, Sturgill drops straight back, looks, Sturgill throws out in the flat. Boy, that was a dangerous pass. That was intended for Curry, and wow, Darryl, he was lucky that wasn't a pick 6 and going the other way.
Yeah, he definitely broke on the pass. It's going to bring out a 4th and 7. You know, right here, this deep in Shelby Valley territory, you know, you got to think they go for it, right?
Oh, I think without a doubt, yes.
I don't know.
That time they lined up. We got to be careful. They lined up Sturgill at quarterback. Apparently in a passing situation, he will be the one to throw it. Here he's got it. He's going to roll left. No, that's Mays. Throws out in the flat. It's complete at the 26-yard line, and that's going to be close. I think he's got enough for the first down. Big pickup that time for Floyd Central.
Wesley Buck having a big first quarter here.
They are now 2 for 4 for 35 yards in the game passing. 3:50 remaining first period, 8-0. Floyd Central with the lead and the football. They go straight wishbone. Mays has it left side, hands off to, is that Shelton? Nope, no. That's Curry. Yeah. He gets down to the 21-yard line.
Curry picks up 5 yards. That'll make a 2nd down and 5.
Ethan Curry, a sophomore. I keep giving these classes of these Jaguar players a lot of youth. Sturgill, of course, is a senior. Straight shotgun. Hand off to Sturgill, left side. He's got good running room. Across the 20, down to the 16-yard line.
Another strong run.
3:17, and boy, this is a ball control drive. They've converted a 3rd down and a 4th down, and that's keeping that high-powered Shelby Valley offense off. And that is another first down. 6 first downs already in this quarter for Floyd Central.
There we go, lining up again. Shelton splitting the backfield with a couple other backs.
Shelton's got it over the left side, and he's going to be dragged down after a pickup of only 2 yards.
I think that was Mays maybe on that one.
Tackled by number 8, Jacob Childers.
Ethan Curry.
Jacob Childers on the stop. It was Curry. Curry's got some good size for a sophomore.
He does. Like Ethan Curry, he's not too shabby on the hardwood either.
I always say this every year. I don't think anything goes by quicker than the regular season of football. It's hard to believe this is the last night of regular season. Goes by so quickly. Seems like just got underway 2 or 3 weeks ago. Shelton in the shotgun. He's going to keep it right side, looking for running room, and not going to have much there. That was Ian Ratliff in on the stop for Shelby Valley. So 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. It's been all Floyd Central up to this point. They lead 8-0. They have the ball in the red zone. You know, they're giving Shelby Valley a lot of different looks. You know, they're going with the spread the field, then they're going wishbone. I mean, they're giving Valley a lot of different looks. Play clock down to 11. They're getting a signal they may have to use a timeout here.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They ain't going to get it off.
No. They're looking at the sideline. I think they're going to. They do call a timeout. 1:37 remaining in the first period. Floyd Central 8, Shelby Valley 0. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
Timeout for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides. A real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of the interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
And we're back here in Virgie, Kentucky as Shelby Valley versus Floyd Central on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week with Ronnie Newsome and Darryl McCoy as we see the Shelby Valley cheerleading squad there trying to get their defense up and going.
On this drive, Floyd Central's converted a 3rd down and a 4th down. Mays back, looks on a little slant pattern in the end zone. He's got someone, but he's out of the back of the end zone, not able to get 1 foot down. Pretty nice pass from the freshman Mays. 4th and 9, I like the call, little slant pattern.
West Buck thought he had it. Looked like to me, though, he's still shuffling. He only got 1 foot in.
You think he'll see a few minutes of basketball this year?
I absolutely do. I think right now, the way it looks, he may be that 5th starter.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me. Great athlete. Had the privilege of watching him over the last few years. I'll tell you what, he's built kind of like, too, the old prototype wide receiver, I think.
Yes, he is. He's got next level potential both sports. 2
wideouts to the near side. Mays across the middle, and it is complete, and it's going to be a touchdown. What a pass from Mays. Ethan Curry on the reception. Darryl, that is, Aaron Rodgers couldn't do it any better. Between 2 defensive backs, Mays completes the big 4th and 9.
Let's look at that on the Punk's Tire replay here.
The freshman.
There you go. He's in the shotgun formation, rolling out. Throws the strike, and
right
Curry does it from there.
You know, there was 3 defensive backs, 3 blue jerseys right there in the area. Ethan Curry with the reception and the touchdown. And, wow. Hand off to Shelton trying the left side, still trying, getting a push, and I think he's going to make it. Let's see. Nope. They say no good. 1:23 remaining. It's Floyd Central 14, Shelby Valley nothing. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
It's a celebration, and you're the guest of honor. It's Kimber's 61st anniversary sale. We're celebrating 61 years of our family serving your family with incredible store-wide savings. The whole store's on sale, but you can take an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, or get up to 72 months, 6 full years interest-free. It's only at your favorite Kimber store.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
Floyd Central, they've scored on both their offensive possessions, and that was an amazing drive where they converted a 2 fourth downs and a 3rd down and long. Shelby Valley with the kickoff. A great job by the Floyd Central special teams. Shelby Valley's dropped all the way back at the 21-yard line. That was Brett Sturgill.
You know, Ronnie, right now, Coach Tyler Johnson, you know, he's got to get some offense going here, which they moved the football at will. They just got a red zone turnover last trip.
For the recipe for a upset is to get off to the great start, keep your offense on a long, sustained drive. They converted a 3rd and long deep in their territory. They converted 2 fourth downs, and they were on top 14-0. There's Kraft with it. Kraft running hard, gets all the way across the 30, the 35, down at the 40-yard line. Kraft getting off to a good start.
First down, Wildcats.
Floyd Central already with 7 first downs in the first period. Shelby Valley already with 5. A quick first period. Wheel down to 1 minute remaining. Shelby Valley 1st and 10. They have it at the 40-yard line, their own 40. Ronnie Newsome along with Darryl McCoy. Glad to have you with us. Friday night football. Kraft the lone setback. Johnson in the shotgun. He's got it. High snap. Fakes. Drops straight back. Plenty of time. And he's going to throw long. Great coverage. And let's see if they made the reception. Who was that? That was Coach Stamper. Stamper with the reception all the way down to the 36. And let me tell you, Darryl, he was covered.
You want to look at that one more time?
Absolutely. That's worth looking at.
Here you go. Johnson lined up. Punt star replay here. Johnson lined up in the gun, Ronnie.
Yep.
They bid on
drops back, had good protection, and watch Stamper just go up and get it all the way down to the 36-yard line. 24-yard pickup. Johnson drops back. They're going to go left side in the flat. Let's see who that is. Is that Bentley? Bentley's going to pick up 13. He's going to have enough for the first down.
Number 1, Brady Johnson, complete.
Guys, don't forget.
There's Jonah Bartley, excuse me, on the reception.
November 5th is election day. Make sure to vote Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner and write in Willie Crace for Senate. Willie Crace and Freddie Lewis making the mountains a better place.
That's the end of the first period with the score. Floyd Central 14, Shelby Valley 0. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glen Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Welcome back, everyone. Second quarter beginning. Shelby Valley, they drove all the way down to the 7 on their first possession, then they threw an interception. They got it 1st and 10 now at the 24. Johnson hands off left side. Sturgill dragged down from behind at the 21-yard line. Ethan Curry with the tackle for Floyd Central. Some stats from the first period. Floyd Central's penalized 1 time for 15 yards. Shelby Valley 3 times for 15. 7 first downs unofficially for Floyd Central, 6 for Shelby Valley. Through the air, Floyd Central was 3 of 5, 50 yards and a touchdown. Shelby Valley was 5 of 2 for 52 yards and 1 interception. We had 1 turnover, and that was a Coach Shelton interception of a Brady Johnson pass. Shelby Valley second and long. Handoff up the middle. That's Sturgill running hard. Sturgill still on his feet. Great second effort. Across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. And I think he'll have enough for another first down. Yes.
I'm going to say it. Going to be good enough for a first down.
Both teams moving the ball at will, and it has been a fast-paced football game up to this point, time-wise. 11 minutes remaining in the first half.
I want to thank Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Punk's Tires, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, and Willie Crace for Senate.
Johnson has it to Sturgill. Sturgill straight up the middle. Good running room on first down. He gets all the way down to the 5-yard line, maybe inside the 5-yard line. This is where the first drive become undone, as they had 2 penalties for procedure, and then they threw the interception. 2nd and 5 for Shelby Valley. Handoff to Sturgill. Sturgill running hard, gets down about the 2-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Sturgill running hard. He's coming out of the game, replaced by Kelly Kraft. I think they'll keep it right on the ground right here. I think, no doubt, if they don't get it, they'll go for it. Johnson in the shotgun. Kraft off to his right. Hand off to Kraft. Kraft is going to be met and dropped, and he still churns ahead, gets down to the 1-yard line. Boy, it looked like he was going to be stopped at the 5, but just kept the feet churning and gets down to the goal line. But it is enough, believe it or not, for a first down.
Well, that right there, you give Shelby Valley offense 4 downs from the 1, I guarantee you they're going to punch it in.
Shelby Valley trailing 14-0 in this game, just starting the second period. But they have the ball a whisker away from the Jaguar end zone. There's an official's timeout.
Look at this lineup. They got big. Is that Lincoln Taylor in the backfield?
Yeah, they've done that several times this year.
Yeah, the
they
heavy
call
package.
it, the heavy package, jumbo package, whatever. Let's say it's definitely heavy. Yeah, Lincoln Taylor, they put him in there. He scored last week. I think he had a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Floyd Central has scored on both of their drives thus far in the game. Shelby Valley got to the 5. They were turned away by an interception. Their second offensive possession, and they are knocking on the door. Lincoln Taylor in there. And they snap it straight to Taylor, and he takes it in. And Shelby Valley's on the scoreboard. It's 14-6, 9:31.
Let's look at that one more time, Ronnie, on the Punk's Tire replay.
Down from 1 yard out.
We caught just the end of it there. As you're sitting there, big touchdown by Lincoln Taylor. But
it was a direct snap to him, too. They didn't take a chance with a handoff, which is in a way is a good move because the big guy's not used to getting the handoff. They're going to give it to him again. He's got it again, and he's going to walk in or stumble in. Shelby Valley cuts it to a 14-8 deficit.
Let's try that one more time, see if we got that one on the Punk's Tire replay. As you see Lincoln Taylor lining up in the Wildcat and punches it in, do you think, Ronnie, that he knows who Refrigerator Perry is?
You know, I would doubt it. I don't know unless someone has probably referred it to him. And with that, we'll step out and take a short break. 9:31 remaining in the first half. Floyd Central 14, Shelby Valley 8.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy, all you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Lincoln Taylor with a 1-yard touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They try the onside kick, and it's recovered by Floyd Central. They got great field position.
Number 3, Elijah Little on the
Elijah Little with the recovery. The ball's going to be marked at the Shelby Valley. Well, they're giving Floyd Central great field position. That's at the 49-yard line. In case you're just joining us, Lincoln Taylor took it in from 1 yard out, cut it to 14-6. He tacks on the 2-point conversion, makes it 14-8. Floyd Central, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns.
And you're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. I want to thank Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Double Quick, Punk's Tires, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, and Willie Crace for Senate, as well as Howard Family Pharmacy and Crace Solid Rock Development. Ronnie Newsome, Darryl McCoy.
Mays under center. Going to give it to Evans. Evans trying to get to the corner. Shelby Valley's defense strings him out. They go make the tackle, and Evans gets a good pickup of 5 yards. Not a good job of tackling by the Shelby Valley defense there. Ball's going to be marked all the way down to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 6. Make it 2nd and 4 for Floyd Central. They lead 14-8. 9 minutes remaining in the first half on senior night.
Floyd Central, or Shelby Valley's been playing their best football of the year leading up to this game. A lot of people thought this was going to be a rout, but this has been a really good football game up to this point.
Absolutely. Mays straight up the middle. I think that's Curry, and he's going to have enough, I think, for the first down. It's going to be close. Let's see.
It's going to be a pickup of 3 yards.
And it is a first down.
Good enough for a Floyd Central first
Floyd
down.
Central unofficially already with 8 first downs in this game.
Let me ask you this. How long have you been in this business, Ronnie?
1986 for 38 years.
So did you cover Coach Hager back in his day?
Oh, absolutely. Wore number 10 at Belfry.
Yep. I still, people don't believe me, but the best point guard to ever walk through Pond Creek.
Well, he's a great point guard on a great Belfry team.
Yeah.
Mays, handoff left side to Sturgill, and not much there. Sturgill's going to pick up about 2. That was the old J.J. Hilton, Sean Hager, Mark Williamson, Jim Dotson class.
I think he led Belfry to 2 Sweet 16s. They went to 3 straight, but
I don't know.
I think he was a senior in that second one.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure on that. I know they went 3 straight years.
Yeah.
2nd and 7.
Ooh, they had them off.
Says a lot about Coach Hager, how he's got his team ready to play tonight. They come in at 0-9. I formation. Handoff to Sturgill, gets out down to the 35-yard line, picks up 3. It's going to be 3rd and 5. That was Curry, on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Well, you're the voice of the Wildcats here for D&D Sports Network. You and Eugene. How do you think? How do you grade Tyler Johnson's first year at the helm?
I'd have to give him a passing grade. Got off to a tough start. Played a really tough schedule. Played some 3 and 4A teams. Didn't have any cupcakes on the schedule. Kept his team together. There's a handoff to Curry up the middle, and Curry's going to have enough, I think. It's going to be close. But, I think he's done a good job. They started off 0-6. A lot of times when you get off to 0-6, sometimes the guys kind of have a tendency to quit on you, but he's kept this team together.
I think the program's in good hands.
I do too. I think this young man, he loves football. I think he'll do an outstanding job.
Absolutely.
They get enough for the first down. I coached Tyler as a young lad.
Oh, wow.
Same age as my son. Good friends.
So you're the secret behind the success.
No, his dad had a lot. His dad had a lot to do with his success in football. I coached him in baseball and basketball. And there is Mays about to pass. He's about to pass, but he's not going to be able, because he is going to be dropped all the way back at the 41-yard line.
And that was number 12, Zach Yates. On the tackle.
Wow. Nice job by Yates.
Well, you got to be careful if you're Floyd Central right here, because you don't want that one play to lead to cutting the momentum that you've built up, because right now Floyd Central was moving the football really well up to that point.
In their last drive, they overcome a 2nd and 20 to keep a drive alive. So this time they give Mays has it. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking. He's going to keep it. And he gets down to the 36-yard line before he's rode out of bounds. Elijah Blackman in on the stop.
if he just put his head up at the last second there was a receiver back behind the defense.
Does Shelby Valley come with pressure, or do they drop 7 in coverage? It's going to be a 3rd and 14. The ball's going to be at the Shelby Valley 36-yard line. Of course, Floyd Central no doubt in 4-down territory. They lead 14-8. 5:55 remaining. Time of possession has really been in favor of Floyd Central. I look for them to maybe, now there's going to be a timeout call by Floyd Central. We'll take a timeout with 5:55 remaining in the first half. It's Floyd Central 14, Shelby Valley 8. We'll be back with more the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
Breath it tonight.
And we are back here in Virgie, Kentucky, as we got Ronnie Paul Newsome and Darryl McCoy on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. I want to thank Holland Jones Funeral Home, Punk's Tires, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, Willie Crace for Senate, Howard Family Pharmacy, and Double Quick.
Hats off to Coach Hager having his team ready to play. They have the ball now facing a 3rd and 14 at Shelby Valley's 36-yard line. Shelton drops straight back, looks, gets a lot of pressure. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and what an open field tackle at the 35-yard line. That was Elijah Blackburn, I think, on the stop.
You got to be careful here. Shelton's slow getting up over there.
Wow, nice. That's the way you do it. Picture perfect tackle from Elijah Blackburn.
Now, finishing your comments there, you was asking about the Prestonsburg. Can they finish off the undefeated season in Breathitt County? Listen, them Riverbank boys are tough. That's going to be a tough game, to cap off that undefeated season. We'll get you all the scores from around the region at halftime on a Double Quick halftime show.
4th down. They've converted 2 of them in this game. Sturgill drops straight back, looks, gets a little pressure. Now he's got good protection, and he's going to throw it down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. And Valley will take over on downs.
First down and 10.
Shelby Valley looking to tie this game or go ahead. Last time they drove the ball 68 yards.
I like the captain out there, Colton Stamper. He's out there dabbing up all of his players, and like the leadership he's showing out there.
Tell you what, Coach, you don't see many tight ends with many receptions as he has had in his career. He's right up there as one of the best tight ends in the mountains, Colton Stamper.
And he's more of a, they use him. He's definitely a tight end, but they use him more like a receiver. They wear him out.
Sturgill, the lone setback. He's got good running room, a big gap. Gets across the 40-yard line all the way down to the 44-yard line, and enough for, let's see if it's going to be enough for the first down. It's going to be close, 9 yards. 2nd and short. I tell you what, Brett Sturgill, he runs hard. Darryl, you better be ready to meet number 5 because he is running hard, gets a lot of yards after contact. 2nd short, look for him to fake it here and go up on top. Nope, they're going to throw it in a slant to Bartley. Bartley jukes one receiver. One tackler gets across the 50, the 45. Good move by Bartley.
I'm a huge Jonah Bartley fan. I love watching that kid on the basketball court.
Okay, a little extracurricular activity. Let's see what we got.
I know they didn't get him for celebrating.
They might have. He made the point. He got up, give a first down carry, and it looks like they're going to. Tyler Johnson doesn't seem to be too happy.
Listen, if they called that, then that's a tough one, man. You got to let the kids be
now,
themselves.
Let's see here. What are they saying? personal foul against Floyd Central. And it'd probably be against Shelby Valley. Okay, the O offsetting after the play, so Shelby Valley, they'll have it at the 43-yard line. The O offsetting penalties. I think that was Curry and Bartley getting a little extra curricular activity after the play.
You know, everybody asked why Shelby Valley started. What did they start? 0-5.
0-6.
0-6. And a lot of it was injuries too.
Yes.
Tough schedule and injuries.
Johnson across the middle, and it's complete to Bentley, Brass Bentley, and he's going to be near a first down. Johnson now 7 of 9, 77 yards.
You know, you've covered Shelby Valley for a long time. But Russ Osborne, best quarterback to ever play at Shelby Valley.
Well, let's say this. If he's not, it doesn't take long to take the role.
Yeah.
He is at Shelby Valley. There's no question. Now, you go back to earlier years, you know, you had some pretty good quarterbacks at Shelby Valley, but I would probably, based on career from freshman to senior, yes, I'd have to rank him as the best. Johnson fakes a handoff, rolls to his right. He's going to throw deep, and it's complete. Let's see who that is on the reception. Still on his feet and dragging tacklers down to the 1-yard line. Beautiful move.
Let's see if we got that on the punt fire replay.
Wow. Let's see if there's any penalty markers. Boy, he made a good move in the open field.
Right there. He come back to get that ball, too. As you see right there, avoided the tackler, tacked on about 10 more, and gets them down in the red zone, deep in the red zone.
Let's see, that's going to be, the ball line of scrimmage 43. They're going to mark it at the 2, 41-yard pickup. And that's going to put Johnson.
We may be having that best quarterback conversation a little too early here. The may need to have it this time next year and see where you're at on it.
Tell you what, Johnson's a talent. I'm like you, Darryl. You talked about it earlier. Blocking the back, moves it back from the 2 back to the 16-yard line. Shelby Valley in the red zone. Hand off to Kraft up the middle. Got a good hole on the left side. Cuts back against the grain. He's going to get to the corner, and he's going to get in. Clark Kraft with the 16-yard touchdown, and we're tied at 14. Kraft gets his 4th touchdown of the year. Brady Johnson to Brass Bentley. And we're tied at 14. Good half of football. 3:17 remaining here in the first half. Shelby Valley is going to try for the 2-point conversion to take the lead. Let's see if Lincoln, the freight train Taylor, gets the ball. You don't have to sustain your block long with Taylor. He'll do the rest. They snap it to him. He's going to try to pitch it, and he does to Elijah Blackburn. And, oh, my goodness gracious. William Refrigerator Perry couldn't have done it any better than that. Taylor showing his agility. He runs the option and pitches it to Elijah Blackburn. Valley has their first lead at 16-14. 3:17 remaining in the first half. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Wildcat Sports.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day.
Here comes Shelby Valley with another onside kick. The ball is loose everywhere, and once again, Floyd Central's got it. That one was loose for quite some time, but Floyd Central recovers for the 3rd time tonight. They've got great field position.
Guys, real quick, you're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. We want to thank Holland Jones Funeral Home, Punk's Tires, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, Willie Crace for Senate. Also want to thank Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, and our friends at Double Quick.
Well, it's going to be marked at the 48. Floyd Central is going to take over. First time tonight they've taken over trailing in this game, 16-14.
Yeah, right now I think, you just got to make sure you don't give Shelby Valley the ball back before half.
Snap, and it's loose on the ground, and it's back to recovered by Sturgill at the 46. It's going to be a loss of 2.
Yeah, Ronnie, keep a watch on this, but just reading some of them Floyd Central players, I could be wrong, but it looks like the body language is beginning to change a little.
There's Jacob Mullins in to make sure that Sturgill stayed down. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Shelby Valley has all 3 of their timeouts left, and I look for them to call them if they don't get a good pickup here on 2nd down. Sturgill in the gun. He has it, fakes the handoff, takes it straight up the middle, but there's Ian Ratliff to say hello after a pickup of 1 yard.
Last year, Jesse Spears, wearing number 74 for Floyd Central, was our Trench King of the Week multiple times.
They've got with Wells and Mullins and him, they've got some beef up top, and they got a lot of young talent on this team. Look for Floyd Central to come back big next year. It's going to be a 3rd down, a big 3rd down. If they don't get it, then it'll be decision time for Coach Hager. But boy, they've done a great job converting on 3rd and 4th down. And let's see.
Offsides movement, number 1. Ethan Curry moved down here at the bottom of your screen.
Only the 2nd penalty. They've been pretty clean this first half. 2 penalties and no turnovers. Recipe to pull an upset.
Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. We would also like to know if you're from each school. Let us know who your favorite player is for each program. Let us know in the comment section, and we'll pass the word along.
3rd down and 15. Ketron Mays is going to go deep, and it's going to be almost intercepted. Great defense that time by Brett Sturgill.
Listen,
Cody Sturgill, excuse me.
Ketron Mays done a good job even getting that off, Ronnie, because, again, that was 3 bad snaps on that possession.
And that's going to bring a 4th down, and we're going to have our first punt of the game, and it comes with 1:44 remaining.
You done what you couldn't do, and that gives Shelby Valley a chance.
Yeah, they got plenty of time, Darryl, with this passing attack. 1:44 and 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
Shelby Valley has no one back deep, so I don't know about this. I'd like to get back. I'd hate for them to get off a line drive kick if you're Shelby Valley and hit roll down inside the 20 or the 15-yard line.
No, I think Floyd Central was going to fake that, and Shelby Valley called their bluff.
All righty, we'll take a short time out and be back with more as you listen to high school football on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back, everyone, and it's going to be Austin Clark in the punt for Floyd Central. He's standing back at his own 32-yard line. First punt of the game. There's a good snap. End over end kick. It's a short kick. Shelby Valley's going to let it hit, and it's going to drop at the 42-yard line.
Not a very good punt right there.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Austin Clark with the punt. It's not going to be much of a net.
No.
And let's do the math here. And
Clifton Tackett says
21
rooting
yards.
for Shelby Valley from Vancouver, Washington.
Whoa. Woo.
You ever been there?
I have not, but they say that is beautiful country there.
Johnson in the gun.
Plenty of protection. Good job of that offensive line. He's looking. He's got a man open. He's got Stamper to 50. Stamper across the 40 and all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And there's going to be a holding penalty against Valley. Bring it back. That's why it had such great protection, I guess. Tell you what, if Shelby Valley looks to go farther in the playoffs, they're going to have to clean these penalties up, I'm telling you. That's 4 for 40 yards in this half. Boy, that negates a big gain, I'm telling you. Ball was marked at their 34, and they had it all the way down to the 32. That's a 34-yard pickup. It's going to be. Is that now what we? I'm a little confused here.
No, I mean, it looks like the
Floyd Central staying down the field. Shelby Valley's backing up. So, okay, what do we got here now? I know it's he thought his initial signal was holding. Hold the phone.
Yeah, it looks like maybe it was a play on tackle, maybe. No, they're bringing them back now. So.
Dead ball. Penalty, so they'll back it up.
Split the difference.
Yeah. So the gain is good for 34, but then they're going to back it up. The penalty come after the play, so they move it back to it'd be 1st and 10, but the ball's going to be moved back to the 47-yard line.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Wildcats.
Boy, unsportsmanlike conduct. Those things just.
Tiffany Allen says, let's go Jags. Don't give up now. That's the main thing right now. You played such a good first half. You don't want to take, and all of a sudden, a couple bad plays just take your momentum completely away, because right now, this Floyd Central team, they're in a good spot.
Brady Johnson, he threw the interception. Since then, he's had 7 straight completions, Darryl. He is 9 of 11 for 161 yards.
Guys, don't forget, halftime, we got the double quick halftime report. And Ronnie Paul, we got a special guest coming up to talk to you.
We do.
Who is that?
That is Kelly Michaels. Kelly is heading the rejuvenation or the redevelopment of the old Virgie High School gymnasium, band room, and swimming pool, and he is doing an outstanding job with a lot of help from the people in the community. They've got a lot of great ideas coming up for the use of that. I think it will be a great thing for the Valley community. They have spent a lot of time, hours, and money getting it back to be able to use. And as a former graduate, I'm glad to see it.
Nah, it's great for this community. Listen, there's a lot of good things happening in this community. You got that Shelby Valley Diner going in, Wildcat Diner, a lot of good things happening here in the Virgie area.
It's going to be 1st and 10. Brady Johnson stands back at his own 48, drops back, looks. Plenty of protection again. Johnson, is he going to try to run? Nope. He's going to throw it down the field, and it's caught by guess who? Oh, that's Colton Stamper again. Down at the 22-yard line.
Tell you what, Brady Johnson has a cannon, Ronnie.
Yeah, and another penalty against Shelby Valley. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, this gets a little frustrating.
You said it
before
the game.
Got to clean these up.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Negates a 26-yard gain there, but you're right. He's got a cannon hanging on that shoulder.
The big bright future for Brady Johnson.
I think they got collar click or whatever on that, but unofficially now, Shelby Valley 5 penalties for 55 yards. And they've had some killers.
Yeah, 1:15 to go. They can stop the Wildcats right now from punching this in. You go to the locker room with a little bit of momentum, Ronnie.
It's 1st and Shelbyana. Actually, about, they say 20 yards. Empty backfield. Johnson has it. He's going to run it.
Yeah.
That's the reason the empty backfield. They spread them out. Johnson to 45. It's going to step out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Give him a pickup of 7. Make it 2nd and 13. Minute 7 remaining. Shelby Valley with still a full allotment of timeouts, 3. But penalties have really hurt the Wildcats on 2 drives here in the first half. Shelby Valley 2nd and 13. The ball's marked at the 49, their own 49.
You see 2,598 total yards for Brady Johnson. Also 25 touchdowns.
Drops back. He's got great protection. He's looking.
Another penalty.
Flag on the play.
Oh, my
It's going to be a
goodness.
false start against Shelby Valley.
Well, Johnny Evans said Shelby Valley may have a record for penalties this year.
Oh, man, 6 penalties now for 60 yards.
And Jeremy Pinson says, Darryl, you're with a legend tonight.
I wonder who he's talking about.
You paying off Punk's tires for us?
Ball's moved back to the 44-yard line. You ought to be able to speak a little if you've been doing it for 38 years, but that's I don't know if they give you anything for longevity.
Again, guys, we're missing our partner Eugene tonight. Make sure you pray for Eugene. He's having some family issues and can use all the prayers he can get right now.
All right, Shelby Valley, running clock, 59 seconds. They need to hurry. They got 3 timeouts, but they got 3 wideouts to the far side, one wide out to the near side. And here comes Bartley in motion. There's going to be another procedure penalty against Shelby Valley.
I think, is that one on Shelby Valley or Floyd Central? Shelton's acting like it's on them. No, it's going on Valley.
No. 7 penalties for 65 yards. That's 4 consecutive plays. 4 consecutive penalties against Shelby Valley. I'll tell you, this would drive me crazy, Darryl, if I was the coach. That would drive me out of my mind.
Yeah, that stuff is discipline issues as a coach. It kills you.
Well, I'm not going to try to get it all back. I've got 3 downs and 3 timeouts. So as Johnson fakes the quarterback sneak. Now he's rolling. Looking. Still looking. Comes back across the field. It's complete. And that's going to be Sturgill. Brett Sturgill, he has it at the 45 down to the 40.
Sturgill on the reception.
And Johnson wants a timeout with 20 seconds left. I think they should have used these maybe a little earlier. They let too much time run off the clock.
Yeah, right now, when you're sitting and looking, I thought Shelby Valley done a good job open field tackle there, snagging Sturgill up because, he had 1 man to beat and he had 6. So as you're sitting here, guys, real quick during this timeout, we want to thank our gracious sponsors, Punk's Tires. Also want to thank Hall & Jones Funeral Home. Willie Crace for Senate, write in on your ballot. Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. Vote for a better Pike County, vote Freddie Lewis. Also want to thank Howard Family Pharmacy, Double Quick, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, and last but not least, we want to thank our good friends at the Citizens Bank of Kentucky and Bruce Walters Ford.
Shelby Valley leading in this game 16-14. They once trailed 14-0. Coach Hager, hats off to him having his team ready to play here. And Shelby Valley, plethora of penalties in this game. They have it now at the 39-yard line. And it's going to be a 3rd and 2. Kind of a moot point here. Time is a factor. 20-second slant pattern, and it's going to be complete. That's Stamper, and he's going to get down to the 25. Shelby Valley use another timeout. Stamper having a big first half here.
Well, let me ask you this. You know these guys as well as anybody. The kicker, what kind of leg does he got?
Shelby Valley has not been very good in the kicking game this year. Nope. Boy, I'll tell you, Johnson, he's had, let's see, 180, and that one was 100. He's close to 200 yards here in the first half. 11-13, 196.
Don't forget, guys, make sure you don't go anywhere at halftime. Got a special interview coming up for you. And also the Double Quick halftime show will get you caught up on all of the scores from around the region. Right now, Shelby Valley and Floyd Central. Floyd Central giving them a tough fight here. And, if they can get a stop here, then Floyd Central goes to the locker room with a lot of momentum.
It would be big. If they get a stop here to be right in the game down 2. Right now, the big completion to Stamper has got them down to the officially the 26-yard line. Shelby Valley unofficially 13 first downs. Johnson drops back, looks. Is he going to go for the end zone? It's going to be almost picked off. Incomplete.
And there's still 7 seconds left on the clock.
I think it could get possible to get 2 plays. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that you got 2 plays here. It depends on.
I tell you what, Tell you what I'd do, Darryl. I'd try to pick. I would not throw to the end zone. I'd try a quick out, get down there closer to give me a chance. I'll just be honest with you.
That's what I'd do too. Try to get a quick out to the sideline, and if it ain't there, then have a guy, down in the
a little wheel route.
Yeah.
7 seconds remaining. 16-14. Shelby Valley with a 2-point lead. Because I think you got time. And they still have a timeout to work with, so that gives you a lot of options. When you got that timeout in your pocket, you can do some things. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, you can run a play for 4 or 5 seconds. The main thing, you don't want to run around back there.
Yeah, they're going out
like
at
that.
The last play. Yep.
Johnson throws to the end zone, and it's
nice.
deflected. And good scorekeeping. They got 0.9 seconds remaining. They'll have a chance for one more play.
That's Austin Meade knocking that down, and there's a flag on the play. Ronnie Paul, you say good scorekeeping. I say home field advantage there.
0.9 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Well, we holding against Shelby Valley. Well, they're going to try to break last week's total. That is 8. For 75.
I love our partnership with Shelby Valley and Greg Napier. You and Eugene does an amazing job covering these Wildcats. I think Shelby Valley is going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs.
Well, they're going to have to. Can they do it like Jaden Daniels done for Washington last week? They're at the back at the 36. Johnson there stands. He's got time. He's going to loft it for the end zone, and it's incomplete. And that's going to be the end of the first half with the score. Shelby Valley 16, Floyd Central 14. We'll be back with our halftime show as you're listening to high school football on the D&D Sports Network.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
For halftime entertainment.
Welcome back, everyone, on the D&D Sports Network. Ronnie Newsome along with Darryl McCoy. We're at halftime with the score. Shelby Valley 16, Floyd Central 14. In case you're joining us late, Floyd Central got out to the quick 14-0 lead. Shelby Valley has fought back, and they now find themselves on top by 2, 16-14. And right now, man's been pretty popular in the Shelby Valley community in Eastern Kentucky. He's been on radio, television. He's been a little bit of everywhere. And, of course, we're talking about Kelly Michaels, who's quickly becoming one of our good friends here. And Kelly Michaels, in case you don't know, is heading the restoration project, or whatever terminology you want to use, of the Shelby Valley High School. And he is just not only, but he's spearheaded it. You got to have somebody to lead the charge, and Kelly Michaels has done that. But let me say this personally, And I thought that's the reason you called it 74, because I graduated in 74.
Yep.
But he's leading the 74 Eagles, and as a 1974 graduate of Valley and a member of this community, Kelly, I can't thank you enough for what this project that you've undertaken. I mean, it's just got to be something close to your heart to be able to do as much as you've done thus far.
Yeah, it's surely a pleasure being from here. This will always be home. I was here 6 years, 8th grade through high school, and then went on to UK. And you live life and you travel places, but you always have a place called home, and this will always be home.
Before we talk about the project or whatever, tell us between graduation and at this point, tell us about Kelly Michaels. What happened? I mean, where were you? What did you do those years? And hit the highlights for us.
I graduated at Virgie in '86, and I went on to UK. Really didn't know, I went to business school and accounting school, but wasn't really sure what I wanted to do in life. And I went to work for the Hyatt right at Rupp Arena. I was a waiter there, and I went into hospitality school, and just really liked the vibe and the fun of restaurants and hotels and hospitality. So I graduated from UK with business and hospitality, and while I was there, I interviewed with Walt Disney World for an internship in '91. And I went down and did that internship in '91, and life just kind of propelled. I went on to be an operations manager in all the different restaurants and the theme parks, and did dinner shows and sports complex, and like you see on TV, all the cheerleading competitions. I was out there for 2.5 years running all the food and beverage for those outlets, and after 33 years, your life and job should always, an old GM of mine said it should challenge you and fulfill you every day. Well, I was always fulfilled working for Disney World, but after 33 years, I really wasn't challenged anymore. I could do it in my sleep and talk with the wife. My wife, Carol's a wedding planner for Disney, and she's still there, works for Disney. She's up here with me this weekend, and I'm going to retire. And the only way to really take a big step and to make a move is to retire. You get stuck working and doing your thing. So I would always come by here, and we'd go by to school, and I was looking at some pictures, and we just started coming up here cleaning up, mowing grass and putting it up to school, and it led to, let's see if we can buy this and do some good stuff up here. And that's how we got here. It just evolved into this project of, it's fun. Yeah, it's a business, but it's more about doing things for the community and getting everybody involved.
Two things. One thing about it, you were at Orlando during the growth, which is one of the fastest growing areas, of course, in the United States. And then I'll be honest with you, I had the privilege of attending one of those, and it was just a bigger event than I could ever imagine. Was the cheerleading. I had a granddaughter to cheer in the competition, was fortunate enough to make it to Orlando, and it was an experience, I'll have to say, different than I anticipated. But that being said, I'll tell you something that's impressed me. I'm not a carpenter or a plumber, I'm a banker, but at the same time, the attention to detail that you all have undertaken, with trees and brush removal and all that. It's not just the big things, which is great, but it's all the little things you're doing. And like I've said, and I've told you before, not only the school, band room, gymnasium, pool, that is a major, major undertaking.
Yeah, it's a big project in the parking lot. That's one of the great things about working for Disney World. You see everything as a picture, and every detail matters. And from the shrub, the tree line, it goes to the tunnel.
Yes.
The white around the bottom of the school, that was back there during the day. Putting things back like they were. And then, throw some new at it. But, it's really much about cleaning up from the floods and the different things that were there. But, yeah, details matter in everything you do.
Yes.
And, it's the community that matters. And like Lisa Benedict come by, Johnny Benedict shot her.
Well, absolutely.
We planted a tree for her dad last time I was here in the front yard, right near his old classroom.
Mm-hmm. Great teacher. Teacher.
And, Johnny was, a matriarch when I was here, and then I reached out to Paul Patton earlier in the week, and he came by today. He and my father, Dad was Enterprise Coal, and he was Chaparral, so they would interact back when I was here. So I reached out to Paul because I knew Chris and Nikki, his kids, went to school there.
Sure.
I called Paul, and he said, when are you going to be there? I said, Friday. He was there today. And he's like, I'll do anything I can do to help you. So, me and Paul have reached out and chatted together, but that's the great thing about the community. Everybody's involved. It's about doing stuff. And I fall back to when I would come up here, I'd always go up Long Fork to the football field because playing football at Virgie all my years, and I would see all the people up on the playground and up there at the activities going on. And I thought, this small town I'm from, we need to do more things. Whatever that is. And that school is the key piece to it because we all went to school there.
Yes. I got 3 points, and I'll let you go. My first point is ideas that I'd like to see. I think there's just so many options for so many things that could be done at the high school. I mean, I'm talking about so many events and everything. Yep. And the one I'm already looking forward to in such anticipation, January the 28th, is the throwback game between Pikeville and Shelby Valley. And, of course, anytime Pikeville and Shelby Valley gets together, if it's marbles or tennis or ice hockey or whatever, it's a fight, it's a battle, whatever. Such a rivalry, but I can't imagine what the crowd will be like there on the 28th.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Greg met with us today, and several of the Newsomes from the Baptist Church, and it's about doing a community celebration. That's what that Glory Road game is. Mm-hmm. All the from back in the 60s and 70s, and male and female athletes, teachers, cheerleaders, it's about acknowledging the town.
Yes.
And the game's going to be cool. It's going to be a big game. We got to figure out some logistics on it and so forth, but it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And that's what we're going to open the gym back up with. Mm-hmm. Lots of folks want to do stuff in the gym now, but we're going to start off with something big in the gym, then we'll go from there.
Yes. Right now, last question, Kelly, what would you see as maybe, and there may be more than, but maybe the 1 or 2 hurdles right now that maybe you need to get over to get everything to where you want it to be?
We've started with the big rocks, and outside was about doing what I call winter work. We've got the roof repaired, the chimneys repaired, and working with the power companies and electric companies and so forth. So it's really just getting the infrastructure ready to go. The parking lot's going to be a key piece to all this, so we can do so many things in the parking lot with the community. And then the auditorium in the school, the first priorities of the school is the auditorium and the men's and women's restroom, so we can start using the auditorium for all kinds of things.
Yes.
Then we'll build around the school after that.
Community plays or whatever.
Yeah, we're working with the Shelby Valley High School. I told Greg today that high school basically is an offshoot, to me, of this school. We're one. We're the same.
Oh, sure.
And the same thing with all the Dorton folks. I didn't realize all the Dorton people went to the community pool as much as they did back in the day. So, it's basically, I look at Virgie High School and Shelby Valley High School as the same thing to me. We're all in the same pot, all the teachers and students and kids that went here. So we'll definitely work together on stuff. But the parking lot and, the band room is going to be a great thing, which was a library when I was here. That's going to be for reunions, weddings, rehearsals, whatever we want to use it for. We're going to set it up to where we can drop events in there and people can use it how they like.
I'll say this personally, I plan on contributing in some way, some form or fashion, because as it gets closer to fruition, it becomes more important to me, to be honest with you, and something I personally will be proud of. What I'm saying as a graduate or whatever. And I'll have to say, 4 of the greatest years of my life was 70 to 74. I enjoyed every day at Virgie High School. Kelly, amazing. Thank you so much for being so hospitable, always willing to come and join us on that. And
thank you.
Like I say, my supporting and the community support, I think will be there for you, and we look forward to great days ahead for that.
I appreciate it. And we're going to be at the festival tomorrow here with 74eagle.com, which is our website. Mm-hmm. We'll keep updating 74eagles.com so everybody's aware of what's going on.
That's Kelly Michaels. Thank you, Kelly, for being with us.
Welcome.
And we're at halftime with the score: Shelby Valley 16, Floyd Central 14. And we'll be back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network with a closer look at the first half.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
They were elated to finish in the top 10.
Back here on the Double Quick halftime show, Ronnie Newsome, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. I want to thank Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. I also want to thank Willie Crace for Senate, right in on the ballot November 5th. I also want to thank Hall & Jones Funeral Home and Punk's Tire. Ronnie, as we're sitting here, trying to catch my breath walking back up them steps, but
that is a trek for me too, Darryl. I'll make you feel good. Let me tell you, I was doing the halftime show last week. I told our producer, I said, let's take a break and then I'll finish the stats. But we'll look here at some quick stats real quick, Darryl. Unofficially, Floyd Central penalized twice for 20 yards. Are you ready for this? Shelby Valley 8 times for 75 yards. First downs, Floyd County Central 8, Shelby Valley with 13. Floyd Central went to the air 5 times. They completed 3 for 50 yards and 1 touchdown. Brady Johnson, 11 of 15, 196 with 1 interception. 1 punt in the game for 21 yards by Floyd Central. 1 turnover, and that was a Coach Shelton interception. Floyd Central scored 14 in the first period. Shelby Valley was 16 in the second period, and that's where we stand right now. Floyd Central scored on a Coach Shelton 35-yard run. He had tacked on the 2-point conversion. And Ketron Mays, a beautiful 15-yard pass to Ethan Curry, made it 14-0. Shelby Valley, Lincoln Taylor, a 1-yard run. Taylor tacks on the 2-point conversion, makes it 14-8. And then Clark Craft took it in from 16 yards out, and Blackburn tacked on the 2-point conversion, and that's where we stand right now. 16-14.
Really quick on the Double Quick halftime show, Letcher Central leads Belfry 21-14 in the third quarter. Grundy defeating Tulsa 26-0. Also, looks like Prestonsburg's undefeated season will come to an end as Breathitt County's up 28-0 in the third quarter on the Black Cats. Chapmanville leads Mingo 7-6. Pikeville's up 14-7 on Boyd County. Westside and Shady Spring tied up at 14 apiece. And East Carter leads Martin County 14-7.
Floyd Central with the short pooch kick. It comes to the short man for Shelby Valley. Bryce Bentley with the return gets it out to the 42-yard line. Good field position for Shelby Valley as they begin their initial possession here in the second half.
Keep an eye on this. You know, as I was going to the restroom, I overheard Floyd Central's coach saying, Coach Shelton may be injured, so may not be playing in the second half. Let's keep an eye on that.
Gosh, what a loss. I tell you what, a little surprised by the Belfry Letcher Central score, Darryl, 21-14 in the third quarter.
Yeah, well, you know, I told somebody earlier, we was talking about it, and I said, don't be surprised if Letcher pulls that off. You know, the Letcher's got a really good offense, and they're physical.
Kraft gets a huge hole on the right side. He's going to pick up 11, gets it across midfield. Shelby Valley's going to have a first down on their first play here.
How about this one? Paintsville leads Pike Central 21-0. Lawrence County is up 27-14 on Mason County. Betsy Lane and Powell County knotted up 34-all at the half. Yeah, so a lot of good games going on around the region. I want to think Double Quick for the Double Quick scoreboard.
A lot of defense in that Powell County Betsy Lane game.
Sounds like it.
Johnson, quick pass out in the flat. It's complete down to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 6.
Number 4, Bryce Bentley on the reception.
Bryce Bentley having a good game here tonight.
Guys, let us know real quick. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the Jim Marr comment section down below. Also hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys and girls out here cheering and playing on the field.
That was a big stop near the end of the first half for Floyd Central, I thought. Hand off around the left side. That's Kraft. Kraft's got good. No, it's Sturgill. Sturgill across the 40, the 30, cuts back at the 20. Still, oh, that is Kraft. All the way down to the 20, and guess what? Flag.
And I tell you what, Clark Kraft has a set of wheels on him. The only place you're going to get a set of wheels like that is Punk's Tires, Ronnie.
28 yards on the carry, but hold the phone, as they say. Boy, I tell you, that was a nice run by Kraft. And it's going to be marked off from the spot of the foul. Let's see what's going to happen here as they mark it off.
We got Jamarcus Bennett out there. He's got a cramp. As Coach Hager comes out to rub it out for him as we Sitting here, 10:43 to go. Ronnie Newsome, Darryl McCoy on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week.
Boy, I hate to beat a horse to death, so to speak. 9 penalties now for Shelby Valley for 85 yards. That is a problem. I mean, that's something that's worth mentioning. I mean, you just can't. How many big plays, Darryl, have they had called back because of big plays? Not just 26 yards, 28 yards there. And they've been called back because of penalties.
I'd like to know what their yards from penalties is. What, how much they're set back tonight.
85.
85. So there you go, Ronnie, right on the mark with us.
And like you say, Ben, it looks like there's nothing serious. Thankful for that. Looks like they're trying to work out a cramp for him. When it's all said and done, Shelby Valley is going to have it. Looks like second down. They're going to mark it back at the 40. Looks like maybe 2nd and 2. The line of scrimmage is at the 48. Ball's at the 40, so it should be 2nd and 2. Negates a big 28-yard pickup by Kelly Kraft. Tell you, him and Brett Sturgill, they have similar running styles. Hard to sometimes dissect which one it is.
There, Tyler Johnson's first year at the helm, doing a great job here tonight, staying in this thing. Johnson
in the shotgun, fakes a handoff, fakes a flat pass, and he's got a man open, and it's going to be complete. And it's fumbled, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be an interesting call. That was, let's see, it should be a first down.
Will be complete.
Pike Combs on the reception. 38-yard pickup on that. Boy, Johnson is piling up the yards through the air. Boy, I tell you, he fumbled it out of bounds, and he's fortunate that ball did not go through the end zone. It would have been a touchback, but the 46-yard completion moves it down to the 2-yard line. Shelby Valley knocking on the door again. 10-16 remaining in the third period. Valley leads by 2, and guess who's in the backfield?
Big Lincoln Taylor.
And it's a direct snap to Taylor. They know he's going to get it, but not much they can do about it. Taylor plunges into the end zone. Taylor gets the touchdown, and Shelby Valley increases their lead to 22-14.
Let's take a look at that Punk's Tire replay.
Surge by that offensive line.
You can see they all come right here, and Floyd Central knew what was coming, but listen, it's easier said than done when it comes to stopping it, Ronnie Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there, you see him take the direct snap, and it's all over from there, the big dog.
22-14, Shelby Valley, still a one-score ball game.
Going right back with that heavy package.
Taylor, now is he going to try to throw for one? And it's going to be knocked away. He's ran for one, he's optioned for one, and the pass is incomplete. 10:03 remaining in the third period. Shelby Valley 22, Floyd Central 14. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Key in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
Back here in Virgie, Kentucky, Ronnie Newsome, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week. Shelby Valley leads 22-14 over Floyd Central.
Here comes an onside kick, and Floyd Central has recovered every one of those. That hit off an up man, but Floyd Central's able to get on it.
Jimmy Johnson says that's the big refrigerator Perry package.
They'll take over at their own 49-yard line.
That recovery was made by K.J. Dye, a senior. And here comes Floyd Central. Be interested to see if we see number 18, Sturgill. Darryl, your eyesight's better than mine. Is he out there? I see Ethan Curry in the backfield.
Or Coach Shelton, you mean?
Coach
I don't
Shelton.
see him. He's not out there.
There's a handoff to the up guy. Boy, Robert Collins meets him right in the gap. That's Dye, I believe, on the carry. And no gain on that play. Collins, the leading tackler on the year for Shelby Valley. Only a junior. Well, the few times they've stopped him for no gain, it's going to be second down. 10.
Pick up 1 yard. That'll make it second down and 9 for Floyd Central.
Well, I'll tell you, if Coach Shelton's not able to go, that's, I mean, coming in the game, and it counted for 15 touchdowns. He already had 1 here tonight, and a 2-point conversion and an interception.
Yeah, had a really hot first quarter. And
Mays hands off to Curry, and he's going to be dropped at the midfield stop and pick up a 1. It's going to be that was Jacob Mullins in on the stop for Shelby Valley. And it's going to be a third down and 8. One thing about Floyd Central, they have yet to turn the ball over.
Well, let me give you a score update on the double quick scoreboard. Letcher Central leads 28-14 now over Belfry.
Wow.
2-touchdown lead for Letcher
Excuse me,
Central.
Darryl, who was tied at 34 at halftime?
That was Betsy Lane and Powell County.
Betsy Lane and Powell. Mays rolls to his left. Throws back against the body. Now he's going to try to run for it. And nowhere to run. He gets across midfield, but it's going to be 4th down. And I think Coach Hager's probably going to have to punt this one away because you're still very much in this game.
Well, you want me to give you another interesting score update?
Absolutely.
You got also, as you're sitting here looking, Pikeville, Boyd County staying within a touchdown of the Panthers, 21-14 in the third quarter.
Well, Floyd Central, unless they're going to try to draw Shelby Valley, looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down and long. Mays rolls to his right. He looks, plenty of time, throws across the middle, hits complete. Complete to Buck out to the 31-yard line, and a first down, a big pickup.
He says the Buck stops here.
You know, I just can't tell you how Floyd Central has executed. That is the 3rd 4th down that they've converted in this game. Plus, they converted one time. It was a 3rd and long deep in their own territory. So they keep the drive alive, gives them a little momentum. Shelby Valley stopped them cold on 3 downs, and then they let them complete a 20-yard pass on 4th down. Hand off to Curry. He's got a huge hole on the left side. He gets 6, maybe 7 yards down near the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ethan Curry. He's got size and he's got power.
Curry, I think, is only a sophomore.
Yeah.
2nd and 2. Split backfield now. 2 wide outs to the left. They're going to give it to Curry. Curry's got a lot of yardage on the left side. Give him 4 and a pickup and another first down.
Yeah, Ethan Curry, he's got a great backstory. Kid's a good young man.
And Floyd Central piling up the first downs on this drive, keeping Shelby Valley off the field. 7 minutes remaining now. Time-consuming drive. Mays.
There's Shelton
back in. Shelton gets around the left side, gets inside the 15. That's good news. Glad to see him.
Yes, it is. Very good news.
Picks up 8 yards.
Here's some other good news. UPike opens up 1-0 men's basketball with a big win over Tennessee Southern tonight.
College basketball season's here. 2nd and short. Hand off to Shelton around the left side. He's got the first down and more and gets inside the 10-yard line. Another first down.
Listen, I love me some Coach Shelton. This kid is a beast, and he's limping a little. You can tell he's gritting it out.
Tell you what, Floyd Central wins this game. We'll look back. They trailed 22-14, and momentum was on the side of Shelby Valley, and they complete the 4th and long for 20 yards. Shelton, and he's in the end zone. Shelton Sturgill takes it in from 4 yards out, and they're within 2 points, 22-20.
Let's take a look at that on the Punks Tire replay.
Shelton, that was not going to be denied. He carries the last 3 times to get it in the end zone. And they've played pretty much penalty-free, only 2 penalties in this game. and no turnovers.
I don't know if we're going to get it in. We ain't. So here we go. We'll go back to it in a second.
They give to Curry, and Curry's going to bust across, breaks tackles, and he gets the 2-point conversion. We'll tie it at 22. 6:18 remaining. It's Shelby Valley 22, Floyd Central 22. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network. Coach Shelton takes it in from 4 yards out, and Ethan Curry takes it in for the 2-point conversion. We'll tie it at 22. Wesley Prater getting ready to kick off for Floyd Central. 6:18 remaining in the third period. Shelby Valley 22, Floyd Central 22.
Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week. Ronnie Newsome and Darryl McCoy.
Floyd Central come to play, make no question about it. Line drive kick up the middle. It's taken by Shelby Valley. And that's going to be, let's see who's got it. He's across midfield. That might be Kraft. Gets across the 40 down to the 36-yard line. Great return.
That's Tanner Maynard.
Tanner Maynard, number 3. Okay. Shelby Valley with a lot of players with single digits. Good return by Maynard. He just didn't fall on it. And they get it down at the 36-yard line. Shelby Valley a short field to work with.
Let's go fix the score here on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. If you're in it for the win, call Glenn, Ronnie.
6:07 remaining, third period, tied at 22. Sturgill, though, beside Johnson in the backfield. Kraft is going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. Good job by the inside defense of Floyd Central.
He never really got going on that one.
No. Good job of that interior line of Floyd Central. Pickup of 1. The fog's setting in. We may not be able to see the football before this game's over.
A big Kyler Click and Stamper, if I'm not mistaken, both picked up offers from UVA Wise, right, this offseason?
I think so, yes. I think Stamper can definitely play at that level rather than Click also. Hand off to Kraft. Kraft's got a hold on the right side, cuts back against the grain. He's still on his feet. Clark may go. He's at the 10, the 5. Clark Kraft is going to take it in from 38 yards. And Shelby Valley breaks back on top. Seesaw affair here. Kraft gets his second touchdown of the night.
Clark Kraft looking more like Clark.
Sturgill and him makes a pretty dynamic punch in that backfield, let me tell you. And Shelby Valley is going to go. They've been kind of what I would call fancy on the 2-point conversion. They've converted 2 or 3 of them. They went with Taylor on a straight dive and then an option and then a pass. I think this time I look for Taylor maybe to get the ball and just try to get it into the end zone.
Is that fog or is that smoke from Clark Kraft?
It could be. Taylor has it. And I don't think he made it.
Yeah, I think he did. Last effort.
Yep, now the late call says he's in. And Shelby Valley takes advantage of a big kickoff by Tanner Maynard, sets them up in good field position, and they go back on top 30-22. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here in Virgin, Kentucky. Ronnie, Paul, Newsome, and Darryl McCoy on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. As Shelby Valley strikes again on a Clark Craft touchdown, going up 30-22. And right now, Ronnie, Paul, Floyd Central has to continue answering right now because they're in an old-fashioned shootout.
Well, it took less than a minute for Shelby Valley to reclaim the lead. Tanner Maynard had the good field position, set them up at the 36-yard line, and then Shelby Valley took only 3 plays. The last 28 yards being covered by Clark Craft. They go on top 28-22, and then the 2-point conversion. And Floyd Central doing a good job. Shelby Valley continues with the onside kick. Boy, I tell you, it's hard for your defense when you continue to give them a short field. Once again, Floyd Central is going to have the ball at their own 49-yard line. 5:21 remaining in the third period. A lot of time left in this game. Might be who scores last in this game. 30-22. Floyd Central looking for their first W of the year. They got Buck over here, single coverage. Man in motion. Mays has it, and he's going to give it to the man in motion. That's Sturgill, and he's going to be right at the line of scrimmage. No, that was Bailey Evans maybe? Yep. Bailey Evans with the carry. Short pickup. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Jaguars. The ball marked right at midfield. Senior night at Shelby Valley. They're trying to end the regular season on a winning note, but Floyd Central is not making it easy for them. Ethan Curry, the lone setback, wide out to the far side of the field. There's the snap, and they give it to Shelton. Coach Shelton is going to be dropped back. That's Elijah Blackburn along with Yates. They drop him back. One of the few times tonight he's been dropped for a loss. Back to the 47-yard line. Boy, Floyd Central, in case you're just joining us, they've been money on 3rd and 4th downs. Let me tell you. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Mays in the gun. He's going to roll to his left. Plenty of time. Good protection throws, and it's going to be incomplete. So it's going to bring up a 4th down, and I'm sure Coach Hager will go for it here. He knows he's in a shootout. Floyd Central now 5 of 8 through the air, 50 yards. 30-22, Valley with the lead. A big 4th down conversion, 4th and 11. Mays rolls to his left. They love it when he rolls out and he throws, and it's incomplete. Valley will take over on downs. Defense finally holds, and Shelby Valley is going to have good field position here as they begin this drive. I would think the key drive of the game for the Jaguar defense.
We'll see. This is definitely a key drive.
It's going to be Sturgill in the backfield now with Johnson. Johnson in his shotgun, fakes it to Sturgill. Plenty of protection, and he's going to go on top. Good coverage by Floyd Central, but the pass is caught by Shelby Valley. And that was Jonah Bartley, the sophomore, with the great catch. Boy, that was great coverage, and he made a cutback, and Jonah Bartley gets his first touchdown receiving of the year as it comes from Brady Johnson from 46 yards out and to 22. Wow, Johnson put it on the money, but I'm telling you, a good over-the-shoulder catch by Bartley. He jukes one defender, takes it into the end zone, gets the touchdown. Junior to sophomore combination, and Taylor's in the backfield for the 2-point conversion. And they hand it off, and it's going to walk in. That's going to be Yates. Yates with the 2-point conversion. Shelby Valley now breaks on top by a score of 38-22. We'll be back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your
touchdowns here in the last 3 minutes, and they break a 22-22 tie. And the squib kick is recovered by Floyd Central. They have the ball at their own 41-yard line. Plenty of time left in this game. 3:50 remaining in the third period, 38-22. Shelby Valley with the 16-point lead. Last time Floyd Central was stopped on downs. They begin this drive from their own 47-yard line. This time Mays gets up under center. Hands to Sturgill on the right side, and they're doing a good job right now containing Coach Sturgill. Coach Shelton, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Number 18.
Picks up a short gain.
Coach Shelton on the carry.
Let me tell you, regardless of an 0-9 record, Coach Shelton is a good, very good football player. Second and 9. Mays once again up under center, I formation for offset I. Mays rolls to his left, and he's going to be sacked, I think, back at the 35-yard line. Eludes one tackler, finally brought down. Ian Ratliff, I think, led the charge there, along with Elijah Blackburn. Big loss for Floyd Central. It's going to bring up a third down and about 17. 2:40, a running clock here in the third period. Valley leads 38-22. We were tied at 22 early in the third period.
Robert Wallace, Pee Wee Wallace says, Ronnie Paul, y'all are doing great tonight.
My good buddy Robert.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a while. I miss him. There was a holding penalty. I don't think they're going to call it, but Mays, it's Shelton with it, and Shelton's going to run. He's going to get near the first down. Big pickup on 3rd and 16. Boy, did they miss a hold there. The defensive man got back and got back there quickly, and the Floyd Central offensive lineman just reached out and grabbed him by the shirt. But Sturgill, a good pickup. He picks up 14. It's going to be 4th and 4, and Floyd Central's going to go for it. Coach Shelton, a big pickup on 3rd down. He's back in the shotgun. Long count. And there's going to be a timeout call by Floyd Central. 2:10 remaining in the third period. Shelby Valley 38. Floyd Central 22. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Key in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Bergy, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
All right, a big 4th down conversion for Floyd Central. It's going to be 4th and 4 after the big pickup by Shelton. Mays has it at quarterback. He's going to roll to his right. He looks, he throws down. It's complete. Catch is made by Buck, and he's going to take it to the house. And I'll tell you what, I have not seen a team convert on 4th down this good. I'm talking about.
Oh, no. He just went down to a celebration penalty. Oh, God, please don't let this be.
That is a pickup of 52 yards on the score, and Floyd Central is right back in this ball game.
You would have hated to see that. Luckily,
I hope it's just a cramp. Yeah. But Mays rolled out to his right. He hit a beautiful pass to Buck on the run, and Buck done the rest. And it's now 38 to 28. They're right back in it. A lot of time left in this game, folks. Minute 50 remaining in the 3rd period. I'm telling you, that is the 4th time tonight Floyd Central has executed perfectly on 4th down. Amazing.
They got that down pat.
Amazing.
And I tell you right now, Ronnie Paul, this 2-point conversion may be the biggest play of the game for Floyd Central.
This game means a lot, I think, to these Jaguars. I think it shows.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they do not want to finish the season a winless season. Nobody wants that. So, they're fighting tooth and nail right now to try to upset the Wildcats. There you see the Shelby Valley cheerleading squad.
What a 3rd quarter, and we still got a minute 58 remaining. Which defense can make a stop?
That is real quick, Ronnie Paul, we want to take a second to thank Hall and Jones Funeral Home. Double quick. Punts Tires. Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. Right in Willie Crace for Senate. Also want to thank Howard Family Pharmacy, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Double Quick, Bruce Walters Ford, and our good friends at Sal's Steakhouse.
By now, Buck is still down, and like you say, tell you one thing, I've watched him in basketball more than football. Just a tremendous basketball player, and he's up on his feet. Boy, he caught that pass on the run. He just outran the secondary, I'm telling you what. But once again, a conversion on 4th down. They have been lights out. I like this. He's pretty much walking off on his own. A little assistance, but I hope nothing's seriously wrong with that young man.
Tiffany Allen says Buck is a phenomenal player, so she can't wait to see how much better he gets as he gets older and gains more varsity experience.
Pretty good football player right now.
Yeah, he definitely
I think that's his 5th touchdown reception of the night. Floyd Central's going to line up for the 2-point conversion. They trail 38-28.
1:58 to go.
Helping Buck off to the field. And
so right now, Letcher Central leads Belfry 34-18. Pikeville up 34-21 on Boyd County.
Here we go. Wishbone formation. Mays under center. Handoff to Curry, and I don't think he got in there. Nope, he's denied. Minute 58. Darryl, 5 touchdowns here in the 3rd quarter. These two teams have combined to score. Right now, it's Shelby Valley 38, Floyd Central 28. We'll be back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back, everyone, to Hobart Clay Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Beautiful facility here. We want to thank all the people here, the administration at Shelby Valley, Principal Greg Napier and company, and for making us feel right at home and helping us get set up and everything. We appreciate them so much. Thank all of our sponsors, Punks Tire, Holland Jones Funeral Home, helping make it possible for us to showcase these young people. Onside kick, and it's
Oh,
loose.
we got it. Oh.
Oh, boy, it's still
passed
loose.
it up.
And I think Floyd Central got it. Let's see.
Tell you what, if they did, they got lucky.
Yep, they got it.
So how about that?
Shelby Valley's tried it all night, and they wasn't able to do it. Floyd Central tries it once, and they were able to get on the football. Great job by Floyd Central on the onside kick. And let me see, that was number 17, Max Strong, with the recovery, a sophomore for Floyd Central. They're right back in business, and boy, Shelby Valley has to be deflated. I mean, wow, they give up a score on 4th down, 51-yard pass from Mays to Buck. Floyd Central gets the onside kick, and they're right back in business. Shelton has it left side, pickup of 2 yards. Going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, as you mentioned, Shelby Valley's tried that onside kick, what, 3-4 times?
Yeah,
and Sean Hager says, let me show you how it's done.
Beautiful execution by Floyd Central.
Yeah, and the thing was, they passed that up. You know, I thought Shelby Valley caught a break, but no, second effort, Floyd Central still grabbed it. And it's a little, you know, I mean, this the field's a little slippery right now.
Mays, he loves rolling to his left even though he's right-handed. And he's going to throw down deep, and
he
it's
caught
it. That was Buck.
What a
down to
play.
the 18-yard line.
That's 23. Who's that?
23 would be Elijah.
Number 25, Wesley Buck on the reception.
Wrong, it was 23. That's Austin Meade.
Yeah, 23 is Austin Meade, a freshman.
It's Austin Meade.
Nice job by Mays. On the throw, boy, that's a tough pass rolling to your left and you right-handed. Ball's marked it to 16. And there's Mays going to keep it on the keeper. Going to be brought down after pickup of 2 yards. They're in the red zone right now. And a chance to creep closer to Shelby Valley. They trail by 10, 38-28, inside 1 minute left in the third period. Tell you what, they've been tremendous here tonight offensively, that is for sure.
What a ball game you got on your hands, an old-fashioned barn burner brewing here in Virgie, Kentucky.
Well, it's good to see Wesley Buck, I think, back on the field, wasn't he? Nope, there's going to be a procedure penalty against Floyd Central.
No, I don't think.
Is there a fumble?
Wesley's down here. There was a fumble, but I think they threw the flag first, so play shouldn't count.
Right. There's no signal exchange of possession.
Ronnie Paul Newsome, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. As Floyd Central giving Shelby Valley all they want here, 38-28. 27 seconds to go here in the third quarter, Ronnie.
Penalty is marked off against Floyd Central.
You know, I almost think it might be better for them to take a penalty.
I'll tell you what, I like the matchup with Buck. He's got a height advantage, a great athlete. Throw it up to him and let him go get it.
Now, who's that on him? Is that Bentley or who?
Might be Sturgill, might be Cody Sturgill. Now we're marking it the other way.
Yeah. No, I did not see that. Yeah, and
they say offsides now. I mean,
if that wasn't a penalty, then that should be a fumble. He declined it.
Declined it, okay.
Yeah.
3rd and 13.
They said he thinks he declined it, thinking they was going to say fumble.
Mays has it, spins, looks, and he's dropped. Sacked in the backfield. That was Robert Collins shooting through the gap from his linebacker position. Well, this is exactly what Floyd Central wants, 4th down. In case you're just joining us, they have converted on 4 4th downs tonight, and all of them 4th and long. And we've come to the end of the third period, and an exciting game here at Shelby Valley. At the end of 3 periods, it's Shelby Valley 38, Floyd Central 28. Back in 1 minute in the fourth quarter on the D&D Sports Network.
Ronnie, Paul, as we're sitting here and you see our great sponsors going across the screen there, let's go back to the double quick scoreboard and see if we got any new updates.
That'd be great.
Looks like Letcher Central leading Belfry 34-28. We got Boyle County up on Frederick Douglass 31-17. Grundy all over Tulsa 32-0. Pikeville starting to stretch it out 40-21 lead. Tug Valley up on Man Hill Builders 28-7. We got Ashland all over Simon Kenton 52-28. East Carter up on Martin County 14-7. Chapmanville stretching it out. Allen Mingo 14-6. Shady Spring goes up on West Side 35-14. Lawrence County up 42-14 on Mason County. Paintsville up 28-6 on Pike Central. And then you got Powell County and Bessie Lane still knotted up 34-all. Lane defeats Logan 55-20. That rounds out all the scores on the double quick scoreboard, Ronnie Paul.
There you go. Pikeville stretching it out against Boyd County. Well, Belfry has gotten within 6 of Letcher County Central 34-28.
Update, breaking news. Belfry has tied it 34-34.
Wow. Tremendous game. I don't know where that game was.
I thought they said, I thought it was on Pond Creek. I could be wrong.
4th down, 12 as we start the 4th quarter. They snap it to Mays. He drops straight back. He looks. He's got good protection. Now it breaks down a little bit. He's trying to get loose, and he can't do it. And that's Robert Collins with yet another stop. We've called his name a lot tonight. And he's dropped back at the 20-yard line. And, you know, Darryl, we don't know what's going to happen this final 12 minutes, but we may look back, and that might be the key defensive stop of the game right there. Boy,
I ain't going to argue with you there.
I tell you what, I have a lot of respect for this Floyd Central team. Coming in here 0-9, facing a district champion, a heavy underdog, and let me tell you something, they have fought hard for 3 periods, I'm telling you.
How about this, Ronnie Paul? We got a GOAT tuning in.
All right, who is? Has to be.
Russ Osborne.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say Russ misses this.
There's Johnson, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Peyton Combs down at the 42-yard line.
And I'll tell you, Peyton Combs, you know, they've had him a couple of times, and, you know, just good passes thrown right there. You know, he's had trouble hauling them in tonight.
Tell you, Russ, what a storied career he had here at Shelby Valley. Gave these fans and the community a lot of thrills over 4 years, and I'll not forget the combination of Osborne to Brady Bentley. I tell you, that was a dynamic duo, to say the least.
He's the all-time leading quarterback in yards, right?
Yep. Oh, absolutely, yes. Handoff, Sturgill or Clark. We'll see which one it is. Sturgill. And he's got good yardage, picks up 8 yards. Going to be 2nd and short. Well, goes without saying, Floyd Central needs a big stop here. Somebody needs to make a big play, force a turnover. 3rd and short for Shelby Valley. Still have a lot of time left. It's a 2-score game. 11 minutes to go. And there's a timeout call by Floyd Central. We'll keep you here. We'll maybe check, get some updated scores for you. Timeout for Floyd Central. Right now, Shelby Valley has a 3rd and 2. The ball is marked at the 28-yard line. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We enjoy bringing you these games, and it's want to thank our sponsors for helping us make it possible.
Hall and Jones Funeral Home, Punk's Tires, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, Willie Crace, write-in Senate on November 5th. Willie Crace for Senate. Also want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Howard Family Pharmacy, Double Quick, Jim Mars Services, Bruce Walters Ford, and our good friends at Sal's Steakhouse. Ronnie, as we're sitting here, you asked for it. Here it is. Belfry takes the 1-point lead, 35-34 over Letcher Central in the 4th quarter. Then Grundy scores another touchdown, 39-0 on Tulsa. We also, let's see if we got any more scores coming in. Looks like Chapmanville's 14-6 over Mingo Central right now.
3rd and 2. Johnson in the shotgun. Turns around, hands it to Sturgill. He's going to get the corner, the 1st down, and more.
He's still on his feet.
Still on his feet. Boy, one of the toughest running backs, I'm telling you, in this area. He gets out to the 36 and another 1st down for Valley as they continue to pile up the first downs in this game.
Ronnie Paul, he does not stop them feet. They keep churning.
Yes. And we'll be back next year.
Yep.
And a big first down for Shelby Valley on 3rd and short.
So I know they lose Stamper and Click. They lose any more key pieces? Peyton Combs?
Yes. Johnson will be back. Sturgill will be back. Kraft will be back. Stamper will graduate. Hand off to Kraft around the right side. Following his blockers, being patient. Gets across the 35 to the 40. Cuts to the outside. Still on his feet. Lunges across midfield. Gets down to the 49-yard line.
On the carry.
Kraft and Sturgill, I tell you.
You guessed it. Good enough for another.
Good tandem in the backfield.
First down. Wildcats.
Guys, we hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast tonight with me and Ronnie on here as we're missing our partner, Eugene, as right now Shelby Valley giving Floyd Central all they want, but still just a 10-point ball game with over a quarter to play. A lot of time left.
Bentley out to the near side. Shelby Valley, they're going to use some clock. 10-12 remaining in this one. Johnson fakes a handoff. Pump fake. He's going to go long to Bentley. Good coverage. And it's going to be interference that time. And that was a good play, believe it or not, by the Floyd Central defensive back. He was beaten. Sometimes it's better to take the penalty than it is to
give up the score.
Yes. In case you're joining us next week, guess what? These two teams will be at it again right here as the first round of the playoffs, and teams start getting eliminated and begin practicing basketball.
Well, all of a sudden, I'm interested in that game next week now.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, Floyd Central has showed, they're not going to come out and lay down, as they're going to try to get their first win of the year in the playoffs.
Johnson in the shotgun.
If they lose this one.
Passing across the middle, and what's the signal?
He hauled it in.
It's complete.
Yeah. That's a nice little sidearm pass. Got a little Brett Favre action.
I'll tell you what, Bartley a sophomore and Buck a freshman. That's two young wide receivers that's going to be heard from.
For a couple of years.
Pickup of 6, 2nd and 4 for Valley.
Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for in the comment section below.
Johnson in the shotgun. Kraft is behind him, 2nd and 4. And he's going to get the football around the right side. He's got the first down and more. He's looking to get it to the end zone. That was Kraft. Gets all the way across the 20, down inside the 15. Valley in the red zone once again. First down at the 14-yard line. Right now they score here, Darryl. It will make it awful tough for I tell you, the key would be if they score the 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion will make it a 3-score game, and that would really, really be tough. Still, Floyd Central can get a turnover or get a big stop here. 1st and 10 for Shelby Valley. Ball's marked at the 14-yard line. Johnson pump fakes, come back in the flat, and the pass is incomplete.
Johnson's pass intended for number 2, Jonah Bartley is incomplete.
It's going to be 2nd and 10.
That'll be 2nd down and 10 for Shelby.
That's a big old nose guard for Floyd Central, Ronnie Paul.
Yes, it is.
Number 53. You got who that is?
Yes, I do. Let's see, 53. That is Carson Moore. Believe it or not, a freshman.
Wow. That's a run stopper and a half for you. Looks like Gilbert Brown, Packer D lineman.
You're showing your age, Darryl.
Yeah.
2nd down. Handoff up the middle. Sturgill running hard. Gets inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line. Sturgill, big pickup. Going to be short of the first down. I'll tell you, that Kyler Click is a big human being, I'll tell you. They get him to the next level, and he can do some things.
Sarah Hamilton says she's watching the game from the car at Shelby Valley. Says, go Jags. Appreciate
Johnson. Throws across the middle, and it's incomplete.
Again, hits Peyton Combs right in the kissers, and can't haul it in.
It'll be 4th down and 3.
4th and 3. I was a little surprised by that call on 3rd and 3. I would have thought, hey, you try to pick up the first down, but I tell you what, no quit in Floyd Central. 4th and 3. Big call here from Coach Tyler Johnson and his offensive unit. 4th and 3 down there low. I'd have had to give Sturgill and Kraft 2 shots at it.
Now, let's see here. What,
empty backfield.
Yep.
A little surprised by this. 4th and 3. They're going to pass forward, or Johnson's going to try to run.
He's going to try, and he can pick up first down.
And he's still on his feet, and did he
Flag
get in?
on the play.
Johnson's going to go to the end zone. But we have a
Let's see what that
holding.
flag.
Yep, they see the side judge says holding against Shelby Valley. In case you're just joining us, on the first drive of the game, Valley got it down to the 4-yard line and had 1st and goal. And
In honor
2
of
plays,
our
and then a
buddy
Shelton interception.
Eugene, we'll have to give it a call. Tonight's game sponsored by Tide Pods with all the laundry on the field.
Foul.
Well, the holding penalty is going to back them up, and Floyd Central looks like they want to have a good chance of turning Shelby Valley away. Wildcats are going to have it 4th and 13 now. I go back to that 3rd and 3 call where they tried to throw for the end zone. Wow, when I got Sturgill and Kraft back there, I like my chances in 2 downs of picking up 3 yards.
Well,
they'll have to throw to the end zone this time. And
I think they pick up the first.
That's Bentley with the reception. Now the question is it enough for the first down?
I think it did.
It is. Wow, what a throw and catch from Johnson to Bryce Bentley. Bentley's having a good game here tonight also, and a big 4th down conversion for Shelby Valley.
Yeah, Ronnie Paul, you was going back to that play call we'll go on 4th and 3, 3rd and 3. You know, it was a perfectly play call. It hit the receiver right in the hands, just couldn't haul it in.
Johnson passes to number 4, Bryce Bentley with the touchdown, and Shelby Valley extends the lead to 44 to 28. The Wildcats take advantage of a big 4th and 13 conversion. These 2 teams combined to score 5 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter alone. That score comes with 7:43 remaining.
What did you say it was, 44-28?
Yes.
All right, so right here, as you said, this is a big 2-point conversion attempt.
I want to remind everyone immediately following the game, we'll name our player of the game, recap the scoring real quickly, and it will be a short wrap-up for you.
Yeah, we'll get you caught up on all the scores from around the region, too, in the GMR Services postgame show.
7:43 remaining, Shelby Valley 44, Floyd Central 28, a game which Shelby Valley trailed early 14-0.
Right now, they need to stop right here, keep it at 2 scores.
Yep, this is a big 2-point conversion. Snap it to Taylor, and he's going to take it in, and that's going to make it a 3-score game. Shelby Valley goes up by 18, 46-28. We'll be back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
33 left to go in the ball game. It's Shelby Valley 46, Floyd Central 28.
Your son like the old Belfort?
We're back here in Virgie, Kentucky as Robinson Creek, Ronnie Newsome, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. Shelby Valley strikes and puts it 46-28 over Floyd Central here with 7:43 to go in the fourth quarter. We want to thank Punks Tires, Jeremy Pitts and Chaston and the crew. Also want to thank Holland Jones Funeral Home, Double Quick, Willie Crace for Senate, and Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner.
Shelby Valley, their largest lead of the night at 46-28. I'll tell you, if nothing else, I think Floyd Central's got their attention. And a fair catch called for at midfield.
Floyd Central's got a good field position to start this drive. You know, I've seen wilder things happen, but right now they're behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, they're going to have to score and score quickly now. Time is an ally of Shelby Valley. But do not question the fight of Floyd Central here tonight. They come in and took a 14-0 lead, and it's been a struggle for Shelby Valley to put this team away. Shelton is going to be in a shotgun, standing back at his own 35-yard line. Evans in motion, and Evans gets the ball around the right side and slips, loses his footing, gets back to the line of scrimmage. We've had a pattern for most of the game offensively for Floyd Central. Valley stops them for 3 downs and then gives up a big play on 4th. Think about Shelby Valley. If they're going to make a deep run in this playoffs, they have got to take care of the penalty situation. They got to play a little cleaner. Sturgill rolls out to his right. He stops, looks, throws down the field, and it's incomplete. And there's a penalty marker. A late flag coming in. Let's see what that one is. Thrown from the back, judge, way down the field. Let's see what this is.
So we have a final. Breathitt County stops Prestonsburg's undefeated season with a 35-6 victory over the Black Cats.
Still been a great regular season for Coach Hager and the Black Cats. Yeah. Pass interference against Shelby Valley, automatic first down.
You know, and I'm sure Sean Hager don't like hearing that either. You know, sure he was keeping an eye on that score. And
yep, you're going to root for Son, no question. It's a new set of downs now for Floyd Central. Evans in motion. Sturgill fakes it, keeps it, and he's going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Tell you what, that's Collins again on the stop. Sturgill gets up, shaking up a little bit, limping a little bit. Going to stay in the game. He's one tough young man, let me tell you. But I've been impressed with the way Ketron Mays handled himself at quarterback tonight. Sturgill, great career here at Floyd Central. He's rolling to his right, looks out in the flat, and leads the receiver just a little too much. It's incomplete. 6:19 remaining in this one. Shelby Valley 46, Floyd Central 28. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 situation for the Jaguars. First half moved along at a rapid pace, and the second half has kind of come to a halt. Amazing in a shootout like this, only 1 turnover in this game. That was an interception by Sturgill. He picked off a Brady Johnson pass in the first period. 3rd and 10. Mays back in at quarterback. He rolls to his right. He throws down the field, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Shelby Valley. Well, folks, I hate to be redundant, but another 4th down situation for Floyd Central. Last score we had, Belfry leading 35-34 over Letcher Central. Powell County and Betsy Lane tied at 34. Breathitt County takes down Prestonsburg. Powerful with a big lead over Board County. Paintsville with a big lead over Pike Central.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Can you spell redundant?
No, hey, the old spelling champion comes out every night.
That's an awful big word for you to be using, Ronnie Paul.
It's going to be a 4th and 10. Mays drops back He's going to throw deep, and he's got a man wide open, and it's going to be an easy 6 for Floyd Central.
That's Wesley Buck.
Buck again gets his second touchdown.
No flags.
48 yards on the touchdown, and Floyd Central stays alive. Valley fell down, and for the 5th time tonight, folks, they convert on 4th down.
I missed the replay there.
I've never, in my years of covering football, I don't know if I've ever seen a team convert 5 4th downs in the same game.
You've seen it now.
Oh, Wesley Buck, the freshman, having a tremendous game. He's a freshman. Mays is a freshman. They go for the 2-point conversion. Mays rolls out to his right. He loves getting out on that corner. And he's going to try to get for the corner of the end zone.
And he took the official out.
Far side of the field. Let's see. We're waiting for a sign from the official.
Hopefully he's okay, the official over there.
Still no signal.
No good.
No good. 2-point conversion is no good. We still have 6:04 remaining, folks. Don't go away. It's Shelby Valley 46, Floyd Central 34. We will be back for the final 6 minutes on the D&D Sports Network.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall and Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall and Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall and Jones.
We're back here. Ronnie Paul Newsome, Darryl McCoy as the Shelby Valley cheerleaders teaching us how to Dougie here. Ronnie Paul giving us a little John Wall action in the house here as we got Floyd Central striking on a Wesley Buck touchdown, makes it 46-34. And
don't go away.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this Wesley Buck, he's an athlete, and I'm telling you, his size makes it really difficult for these defensive backs to cover him. And Buck gets his second touchdown reception of the night, and they cut it down to a 46-34. They get a quick stop here, and they're right back in it. 6 minutes, 4 seconds remaining.
Let's see here. We see another onside kick. The last one worked. Can they execute it again here?
I don't think there's any doubt. We're going to see an onside kick attempt.
Yeah, there it is. I think they got it. They got it. It's Floyd Central ball, I think, Ronnie Paul.
Don't need to get a stop. Recover the onside kick. And they have recovered 2 of those. Let's wait for the official signal.
They got it.
Yep.
So right now, 5 4th downs, you say, and
yes.
2 onside kicks. Listen, this is one of them. If they do win, it's one of them you say it was meant to be.
I tell you, in all my years of covering football, I have never seen a team, I can assure you, convert 5 4th downs in a game. It's just been amazing. And the last 2 they've scored on.
Yeah.
So Floyd Central right back in business. They didn't need to get a quick stop. They get the onside recovery. And they're right back in business.
Yeah, the Jags not laying down here. You know, Shelby Valley, they're going to have to fight tooth and nail to hold off these surging Jags.
Mays drops back, looks, throws down the field, and incomplete.
Out there.
Going for Buck again.
Yeah, Wesley Buck was behind him.
They have found something they like right there. They got a matchup that they like.
You called it earlier in the game. You said Wesley Buck has about 6 inches on that DB. They need to go to him, and they must have heard you.
They like that matchup. 2nd and 10. At Shelby Valley's 48-yard line. These 2 teams will meet again right here next Friday night. Mays rolls out, throws, and it's incomplete.
No flag on the play. That should be pass interference. A little late.
Wow.
That's a late flag.
Yeah.
Well, we got a good receiver in his own right tuning in watching the game. How about that? Former Shelby Valley or Betsy Lane Bobcat, Brady Robinson.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Tell you, to be honest with you, we hate to officiate it, but that looked like a good defensive play by Jonah Bartley. I thought, didn't see anything early, didn't come over the back.
I agree with you.
Hit the receiver when the ball got there. That was, and then it was a late flag.
Against Shelby Valley.
I couldn't agree more, Ronnie Paul.
It has been a penalty-plagued game, I'm telling you.
Robert Wallace says Floyd Central has no quit in them, and the Buck kid is an awesome athlete in every sport.
Mays drops back. He's throwing deep again. And it's, good defense that time by Shelby Valley.
He batted it up. And again, they went right back to that matchup.
I think that was Brett Sturgill on Cody Sturgill on the coverage that time. Makes the deflection.
Yesterday, I fell in love with this keeper, Mays. This kid, Floyd Central's got a future with that kid. And then, of course, guys, if you haven't watched Brady Robinson, you're missing out because he is a stud. The kid will be playing next level football, I promise you that.
2nd and 10, 5:43 remaining in this one. And there's going to be a timeout call by Floyd Central. We'll take a timeout and be back with more. Shelby Valley 46, Floyd Central 34. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
Back
2nd
here.
and 10, Mays rolls to his right, looks down the field, and
yeah, he got it.
They're going to say complete.
Look who it was.
Well, Buck with another reception. He's having a career night here tonight. Come in with 4 touchdowns. He's got 2 tonight and a bunch of receptions. Another first down.
His brother wasn't a bad receiver either. Brody Buck.
Mm-hmm. Ball's going to be marked at the 19-yard line.
So Martin County
1st and 10, low snap. Mays is able to handle it. He looks, throws across the field in the end zone, and it's out of the back of the end zone.
So Martin County knocks off East Carter 42-28. So how about that? Comes back.
I'm telling you, I don't know what's the smoke or the fog or whatever, but it is difficult now to see the numeral, especially on the side of Floyd Central.
That's why I had to go get me some specs, Ronnie Paul.
5:29. This 4th quarter has taken an eternity. Mays has it, rolls to his right, looking, good coverage. Now he's going to run for it, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the around the 15-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down. In case you're just joining us, Valley got out to the 18-point lead here in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking 3 scores, this game's over. But Floyd Central comes right down the field and scores, and then they execute their 2nd onside kick recovery, and they're right back threatening now inside the red zone.
We hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast tonight.
Low snap, a handoff to Sturgill. Good running room. Sturgill gets down. Shelton. I keep wanting to call him Sturgill. There's 2 Sturgills on the other side. Colt Shelton gets down to the 10-yard line. Going to be short of a first down. It's going to be 4th down, but that's no problem for Floyd Central. No problem for Floyd Central on 4th down.
4th and 2.
4th and 2. Give it to Sturgill. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Oh,
my goodness. Somebody from Shelby Valley. That's Elijah Blackburn. Oh, my goodness. What a defensive play by Elijah Blackburn. Come up from his defensive end position. Sturgill tried to get to the outside. And, folks, that's the way you make an open field tackle. Blackburn with the defensive player of the game thus far, but we still got time, 4:53 remaining. Shelby Valley clinging to a 46-34 lead.
Listen, we got a couple finals here. Belfry defeats Letcher Central 35-34 in the final, and Pikeville defeats Boyd County 47-35.
Johnson, I'm surprised Shelby Valley not going to use some clock. They go deep down the field, and that pass is complete all the way out to the 50. Stamper with another reception.
He's talking a little smack to the sidelines, too.
Boy, that is a pickup of 40 yards all the way down to the 49-yard line of Floyd Central.
I like me some Colton Stamper now.
Oh, I think he's the best tight end in the mountains. I really do. He's the best I've seen this year from that position. But I'm like you. You think of Coach Stamper, they use him more as a wideout, really. I mean, in the receiving thing. But great talent, high snap. And they hand off to Kraft. Kraft's got good running room. He's got a first down. One man to beat, and he's going to be run out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
So right now the fans are in an uproar here as they are cheering on their Shelby Valley Wildcats. And this Shelby Valley offense looking like a fine oiled machine, Ronnie Paul.
Hold the phone, another penalty. Holding against Shelby Valley.
Yeah, listen, Tyler Johnson, man, if I was him on Monday, I would have them over on that hillside running their tails off up that hillside, because you can't continue week after week. Eventually, this is going to bite you in the butt. Yeah, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hit that like and share button. We want to thank Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. I also want to thank Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, Willie Crace for Senate. Also want to thank Howard Family Pharmacy, Conley Brothers Giovanni's, and our friends at Double Quick.
4:19 remaining. Penalty brings it all the way back to the Shelby Valley 44. Johnson drops straight back. Gets a lot of pressure. Johnson trying to get away from the pressure, throws down the field, and it's going to be out of bounds, intended for Bartley. Bartley doing a good job. That's what you got to do. When your quarterback is scrambling, you got to come back to him.
Jason Lance says, come on, basketball season. We were just talking about that a while ago. Listen, you talking about, I promise you, Shelby Valley football with Tyler Johnson and Shelby Valley basketball with Matthew Taylor are going to work hand in hand, and they'll have some of the best athletes year in, year out. I promise you, Coach Taylor, his impact will really help Coach Johnson in the future.
2nd and 18, Johnson in the shotgun, hands off left side to Kraft. Kraft looking for blockers. And Kraft still on his feet, gets across the midfield, 45, down near to a first down. Good run by Clark, good blocking by the left side of Shelby Valley's line.
I like me some Clark Kraft, man.
Yeah, very heady runner.
Mm.
And in fact, let's see, are they going to give him enough for the first down? I think so.
You know, if anything,
yes.
One thing you can say after this ball game is, win or lose, Floyd Central has earned everybody's respect, man. This team has not laid down.
Oh, I agree.
They're 0-9 and could have easily come out of that locker room and put their head down and said, hey, let's mail it in. But they've come out here, fought tooth and nail. And listen, all of a sudden now they've made next week's game a very anticipating matchup.
Shelby Valley needed 16. Kraft got 18. There was a player shaking up on the Floyd County sideline, but that was a big pickup for Shelby Valley, a big first down. They lead by 2. They got the football, lead by 2 touchdowns. 3:53 remaining in this one.
So Tyler Johnson in his first year at the helm will lead his Wildcats to the playoffs. And, you know, again, a lot of people thought Shelby Valley was going to have a down year, but, you know, I knew from the beginning, I was like, nah, this Shelby Valley team's a good football team. They wasn't playing defense like they can. They had a lot of injuries, and they had a very tough schedule.
1st and 10 for Valley inside the 40-yard line. Johnson, Shelby Valley still throwing the football. And there's another first down. That's Jonah Bartley on the reception. That's going to be a pickup of 15, and it's down to the 25-yard line.
I think that tough schedule will pay off huge dividends heading into the playoffs, don't you?
Yeah, they padded their schedule. They played a 4A teams and 3A. And
yeah, you watched that Eastern team from Ohio.
Good football team. Good football team. See if Shelby Valley uses some clock here. 3:25 keeps it on the ground the next 2 or 3 plays. Well, it's a handoff to Sturgill. Sturgill dragged down from behind about the 22-yard line.
And we have a penalty flag on the field.
Another penalty flag.
Wow.
You know, Ronnie Paul, you talked with Kelly Michaels at the half. You know, Pikeville and Shelby Valley will play at the Old Virgie Gym in the Glory Roads game. How excited was he to get that gym up and ready for this community?
Personal foul against the Jaguars.
He is. And I tell you what, hats off to him. I mean, what an undertaking. And what surprised me, Darryl, you know, I thought they may refurbish the school or make improvements, but he's done it all to the band room, which was a separate building, the gymnasium, the swimming pool. I mean, they are undertaking it all. There's Johnson. He's got a man wide open in the end zone, and he overthrows him.
You know, that was a nice job there by, well, it said Bartley, but I think that was Bentley. Bentley 2 or Bartley?
Bartley's number 2.
Yeah.
Bentley's 4.
The Bartley, you know, he kind of held off, you know, his sealed off his defender there, and then the last second, you know, he flew out there, and that would have been a Sports Center top 10 play if he'd have caught that.
Darryl, are you surprised they're not keeping the ball on the ground and using some of this clock? 3 minutes remaining in this one. There's a handoff to Kraft. Good running room. Gets inside the 5-yard line.
But remember, there's still a lot of gamesmanship to be played. You know, these two will be meeting again next week in the first round of the playoffs. So, you know, he could be sitting there feeling Hager out a little bit.
Shelby Valley's going to have it 1st and goal. 2:30 remaining in this game. Shelby Valley will move to 4-6 on the season, win their 4th straight game. Jaguars, unfortunately, going to drop to 0-10, but they've gained a lot of people's respect here tonight. And there's a handoff to Kraft, and Kraft's going to walk in, gets to the outside, and Kraft takes it in. Kraft gets his 3rd touchdown tonight. And Valley finally, you can say with 2:18 remaining, puts it away 52-34.
I think, you know, listen, if the fat lady ain't sung, she's warming the pipes up over there.
I think she's bellowing out right now. 52-34, Shelby Valley with the touchdown. And a try for the 2-point conversion. Lincoln Taylor, I'm sure, will get a direct snap here. But you know some things you can do with this, Darryl. If they scout you and they think every time they snap it to him, you could do some other things out of this if you have to. But he won't do it, I don't think.
Did they finally stop Big Lincoln Taylor? Listen, they stopped him, but he didn't go down.
2:18 remaining in this one, 52-34. Shelby Valley with the lead over Floyd County Central. We'll be back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network. Back at Hobart Clay Johnson Field, a beautiful facility here on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Friday night football, and we've had a dandy. Shelby Valley leads 52-34, 2:18 remaining. Shelby Valley is going to come. They're going to come with another onside kick.
Our cheerleaders getting crunked down there.
Even though they lead, we all know they're going to have a little pooch kick this time, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Floyd Central will have it at the 35-yard line. What a comeback by Belfry, Darryl. In that game, they were trailing 34-18.
Yeah.
Come back and got a 35-34 win.
Yeah, listen, them boys, they fought tooth and nail. Belfry's a team. I think they're one of the few teams. I think them and Pikeville that has a chance at a state title this year from the mountains. Ashland, I think, is right there with them. Well, no, Ashland's not, because I forgot they're in Boyle County's class. So
I don't see anybody handling Boyle County.
Oh, no.
Frederick Douglass got a lot of great athletes, and it was 31-17 last thing. But I bet there was a few people at Frederick Douglass High School for that game.
There we go.
Mays has it, hands off to Curry, and Curry gets to the outside, run out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
I don't think the clock started on that play.
Goodness gracious, this fourth quarter's lasted 45 minutes. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Penalties, incompletions, change of possessions.
Yeah, I'd say we still got another 25, 30 minutes to go.
Oh, glad to have you with us on the D&D Sports Network tonight. D&D bringing you all the best.
Oh, nice.
Handoff inside, little counter play to Evans. And it picks up about 3 yards. A lot of young players on this Floyd Central team.
Ronnie Paul, let me see here. What do you think about my new hat?
Let me see here. Let me check that. Oh, you confiscated that. I wonder if he knows it's missing.
We'll see if we can show the fans at home.
Punch tire. Nice looking hat.
Yeah, really nice hat.
I hope he don't find out it's missing. Mays drops back, looking deep for Buck again. And this one's going to be dropped. But still good coverage that time. Good coverage by Bartley.
To break it up.
It's going to be 4th down.
It's either Tanner Maynard or Jonah Bartley. I can't see for me. I think it's Bartley.
Ronnie Paul, here you go, man. You've asked for it all night. One last 4th down play.
Can't be. There's no way. But I would have said that about 5 conversions. I don't know if I've ever seen any high school, college, or anybody convert 5 4th downs. And what gets me, none of them were 4th and 1, 4th and 2. I mean, just like this one, it's 4th and 10. Mays drops back, looks, throws across the middle.
Got it.
Folks, you won't believe it.
6.
Reception is made at the 48-yard line, complete. That was completed to Shelton, and that's enough for a 1st down. Coach Shelton with the reception and another 1st down. Folks, that is 6 times they have converted on 4th down here tonight. And I think the shortest one they converted was 10 yards.
Yeah.
Uncanny. Evans in motion. He gets the football around the right side. He's got the corner. He's got blockers. Evans showing some speed all the way down to the 20-yard line. Wow.
Where'd he come from?
Bailey Evans with the Jets. Another 1st down.
He says, if you don't know, now you know.
Got to the corner. Bailey Evans, another one of those young players for Floyd Central. Bailey Evans, a sophomore. Mays going to keep it, quarterback sneak. Cuts it to the outside, gets down inside the 15-yard line. 45 seconds remaining.
Ronnie Paul, if Floyd Central scores here, this will be 2 games this year that they've scored 40 points and lost.
They're in a hurry. We're down to 35 ticks left on the clock. They were out of timeouts. Mays drops straight back, good protection, looks, throws to the corner of the end zone, and incomplete.
Now, right now, I really expect them to draw something up going to Brody or Wesley Buck.
52-34, Shelby Valley with the lead in a game that they once trailed by 14. But they got off the mat and fought back.
Yeah, they'll probably throw this down away here and just come back out fourth down, Ronnie Paul.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness. That'll be a stat for the season. 6 conversions on fourth down. Mays rolls to his right, looks under a lot of pressure. He throws, and they're going to yep.
Yeah, right now they got to hurry up.
And it's going to be down to the 2-yard line. They've got time, 16 seconds. They're going to mark the ball, and then now the clock will start. And there's going to be procedural penalty against Floyd Central, trying to get in too big of a hurry. 8.7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 plays.
Yeah.
It's going to back them up to the 8-yard line. Mays throws lobs to the corner. And
got it.
Out of bounds. Wasn't able to keep the feet in bounds.
I think he got it. That should have been a catch. I'm pretty sure he hauled that. Well,
nope, he dropped it. I see him pick up the football.
No, I seen him drop it, but I think he caught it and dropped it. From that, we'll have to look at that on replay, but that's what he's arguing about.
1.1 second remaining.
All trash in the garbage.
Time for one more play, barring a penalty. Mays, and this time they're going to lob it again, and it's going to be out of the back of the end zone, and that's going to be the end of the game. Final score, Shelby Valley moves to 4-6. They win their 4th straight game. Shelby Valley 52 and Floyd County Central 34 in a very entertaining football game here tonight. We're going to step out. We'll be back and wrap this one up. You've been listening to Play by Play on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
If you were pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
There's a party on Robinson Creek here as Shelby Valley Wildcats finished the regular season with a victory over Floyd Central. Ronnie Paul Newsome, Darryl McCoy here on the Jim Marr Services postgame show. Ronnie, give us a breakdown on how things went here tonight.
All righty, Darryl, as I'm looking here, we got the scoring. We'll recap it really quick because it was a high-scoring game, 52-34, 18-point win. Floyd Central got the ball first, and they took it in on 3 plays, 47 yards. Colt Shelton took it in from 35 yards. That score come with 11:43 remaining in the first period. Shelton tacked on the 2-point conversion. It was 8-0. After a Colt Shelton interception, Floyd Central scored in their second possession. It was Ketron Mays' 15-yard pass to Ethan Curry on a beautiful play. Made it 14-0. They'll try for the extra two-point conversion was no good. That was the end of the first period. 14-0 Floyd Central. Shelby Valley got on the scoreboard. 9:31 remaining in the first half. Lincoln Taylor took it in from 1 yard out. Made it 14-6. Taylor tacked on the two-point conversion. It's 14-8. Valley scored again to take their first lead of the game. 3:17 remaining in the first half. Kraft taking in from 16 yards out. Liza Blackman tacked on the two-point conversion, and it was 16-14 at halftime. We had a shootout in the second half. The two teams combined for 5 touchdowns in the third period. Valley scored first. 10:03 remaining. Taylor with a 2-yard run, 22-14, and. But Floyd County Central came right back. Coach Shelton took it in from 4 yards out, got his second touchdown of the game, made it 22-20. Ethan Curry tacked on the two-point conversion. We were tied at 22 with 6:18 remaining in the third period. Valley come back, took advantage of a big Tanner Maynard kickoff return, and Clark Kraft took it in from 38 yards out. Taylor tacked on a two-point conversion. It was 30-22. Shelby Valley comes back. They get a 48-yard touchdown pass from Johnson to Jonah Bartley. That made it 36-22. Zachary Yates tacked on the two-point conversion. It's 38-22. No quit in Floyd County. Central, they come back and on a big fourth down play, Captain Mays combined to throw 51 yards to Buck, and that made it 38-28. That was on a fourth down play. That was the end of the third period. Shelby Valley 38, Floyd Central 28. Valley comes back. They score first in the fourth quarter with Johnson completing a 2-yard pass to Brass Bentley. That made it 44-28. Lincoln Taylor tacked on the two-point conversion. Floyd Central, they come right back as they get a pass 48 yards from Mays to Buck. He gets his second touchdown of the game, and all of a sudden it was 46-34, and then Clark Kraft gets the final score of the game as he takes it in from 40 yards out. That made it 52-34, and that was the final. Shelby Valley moves to 4-6 on the year as they win their fourth straight game. These two teams, as we said earlier, they will be right back here next Friday night to play in the first round of the playoffs. And folks, the 2024 regular season has come to an end, and it's been great covering the games on the D&D Sports Network. Thank you all for joining us. Now we're going to go to the scoreboard and Darryl McCoy.
Well, just sitting here, Ronnie Paul, and you sit here and look, the one thing that you couldn't do if you were Shelby Valley is give Floyd Central a little hope coming into the first round of the playoffs. And that's exactly what they did here is they gave them a little bit of hope. And, so next week's game could be a lot more intriguing than what people think.
I agree.
But let's go to the scoreboard here as we got coming up the double quick scoreboard. Tug Valley takes care of Man 28-7. Belfry takes care of Litcher Central 35-34. Boyle County dumps off Douglas 38-17. Pikeville defeats Boyd County 47-35. Grundy with a 39-0 victory over Tulsa. Chapmanville knocks off Mingo 14-6. Martin County with a big comeback to down East Carter 42-28. Breathitt County stops Wesley Hager in the Prestonsburg Black Cats undefeated season with a 35-6 victory tonight on the Riverbed. And then we got Shady Spring up 35-14 on West Side. And then Ashland takes care of Simon Kenton 58-28. Greenup County with a 51-42 victory over Fleming County. How about this one? Powell County up on Betsy Lane 47-40. Still at the end of the third quarter in that one. And Lawrence County defeats Mason County 49-20. Wayne knocks off Logan 55-20. Paintsville with a huge victory over Pike Central 28-6. And that rounds out all the scores on the double quick scoreboard that we got. Ronnie Paul, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Guys, it's been a great broadcast. We want to thank our sponsors, Punts Tires, Jeremy and Shasta up there. Also want to thank Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Double Quick, Willie Crace for Senate. Guys, you got to write his name in. Make sure, November 5th, write in Willie Crace for Senate if you're in the Floyd, Knott County area. Also want to thank Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. For a better Pike County, vote Freddie Lewis. And then last but not least, we want to thank our friends at Double Quick as we round out the scores there, Ronnie, and we round out the regular season tonight here. We want to, again, ask everybody, please make sure you send prayers out to our partner Eugene, as him and his family could really use them right now. So make sure you keep them in your prayers. And Ronnie, I'll let you close it out here.
Well, I'll tell you, a very entertaining game, maybe a different game than people expected, Darryl. But as you said, the end of the regular season here on the D&D Sports Network, we really enjoyed you bringing these games through out the year. I want to thank you for the color and the production here tonight. It's been a pleasure to be here. We look forward to the finale of football and then begin what I think will be a very entertaining basketball season in the mountains. With that being said, the final score from Hobart Clay Johnson Field, Shelby Valley 52, Floyd County Central 34. Good evening, everyone.